Okay. Am I live? Hi. Can you hear me? We is about to get into this last episode. Okay, I'm about to get into Mulat's ass. Okay. Um, I'm just waiting for my co-host to come, and yeah, let's get into it. Like, I'm. Ooh, Moolah. Why do you have to be like this? And it's just like you so strong with it. Like, all right, let me see. Invite. And if anyone wants to come up and talk, you can come. No problem. I'm about to get in Mullah's ass. I'm about to tear him up. I am
As you
about to get at
should.
him. Cause it's like,
As you
Mullah,
should.
are you serious, dude? Like, okay, so I wrote some notes. And before I get into Mullah, I
Hey,
need to get into
Jada.
Dylan. Dylan, nobody fucking cares about you. Nobody cares. You're giving someone a 1 when you deserve a 0 for this. Like, I can't
Wait,
like Dylan be acting
and
like he that bitch, and he's not
mm,
that bitch. Like, he is not that girl. He is not that girl talking about,
and I
no.
love the way they went after Dylan because they knew it was like, listen, you are a -10. Don't
That's what
fucking
I'm
come up in
saying.
here and give me
Like,
a
Dylan,
1.
nobody cares what you think. I am sorry.
Oh
Oh,
my
hello,
God.
Jada.
Hi,
Um,
Tanisha.
if y'all want to come up, I think you can request to come up. We just talking about it, and and then Milan with his old crybaby ass. Well, why do I have to wear the pink jacket? And then you gonna wear the pink jacket? Like, stop.
I I don't even know. I don't even know.
I want to ask y'all, who's your favorite bad boy?
So he said it says the requests are turned off. So I think is there an option to turn on the request so they can come on in?
I honestly don't know because it's actually our first time doing it.
Mm,
Um.
maybe it's on
Oh,
the
I can
triple
invite
dots.
you, but I'm not able to invite Kiam.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm not able to invite Kiam, but I did try to add the other person here. And
uh-oh.
you guys, please excuse me, my kids are loud. Okay.
What's going
Hi.
on,
Hello.
y'all?
How you
How you
doing tonight?
doing?
So, I got a question for you. How y'all feeling about the episode that dropped?
I'm kind of irritated with Moolah because it's like even though she was a trans woman, she can still be in the video. She just don't have her torso, and
Yeah,
you have
there
another
was
girl do
nothing.
it.
Yeah, there was nothing really special about the episode, but it was really just that, and of course, it something had to happen in this episode, so there you go.
And then y'all see, like, with
Listen,
him
I tell
bringing up,
you.
like, when he brought up
Nah, go ahead.
his ticket and stuff, I was like, this sounds so produced, like literally just so produced to me.
I'm not even gonna say a
How
lie
did
Hey,
you
to
hey,
feel?
you.
can
I
you be
text my
checking the
friend so
comments for
quick.
me?
I text my friend so quick, like, yeah, y'all could go ahead and watch this. This episode was very much trash.
Very. Okay,
No,
wait.
very
it's
So my
been
much
thing
so
filler.
is,
trash.
It's been filler.
did you see
When
Milan's interview? Like, I feel like Milan messed up the
I'm not even gonna
whole
sit here and
thing
lie
for
to
me.
you. I skipped from like the little recap joint from the end of the recap
Mm,
all the way to like 38 minutes. I
I had
couldn't
to start
even,
skipping. I know.
yeah, I couldn't do it.
Honestly,
I
the
got
only scene
ADHD.
that was
That's not
really
gonna work for me.
interesting is when
Same.
Jonathan was here. Bring Jonathan back. Send Milan boy ass
Nah,
home.
listen.
Mm, yeah. I mean,
I'll roll up to that one
I
because I
mean,
just
I
wanted to go
know.
home.
The wait,
I just
only
want to go
one
home.
episode. I was like, now this is.
And
Now I'm
did
mad.
y'all really see the pictures of Rio's hair? Like, I would sue a bitch.
I mean,
You gotta go to jail.
he
You
actually.
gotta
I
go to
mean,
jail.
I honestly find it funny that how Milan is acting with all these people while the show was being recorded. And then now since everything is done and they no longer in the house, now he's talking crazy on social media.
Right,
He's
he's
doing
just
all this
mad because
extra stuff.
nobody's
He's a
up his
different
ass.
breed, man. I don't
So
be having
fake.
time.
So fake.
Because he was
I
all up
can't.
and down in Anthony's face, but then as soon as all of this ended, it was all this craziness about Anthony. I'm just like, alright.
Fake. Literally, he ruined it. He honestly ruined it for the show. It's like, damn. All right. Don't come to that reunion, or if there's ever going to be a reunion. I don't think
It
so,
better be a
actually.
reunion. Nah, it needs to be a reunion. It
Oh
definitely
my
needs to be
Lord.
whether they gotta pull up virtually or Rio
I
gotta pull up
know.
online,
Get a
something.
Zoom.
But
Get a
no,
Zoom call.
seriously, everybody else that wanna actually be at the reunion, y'all could be at feel me at the studio. But everybody else is acting scared. Y'all can pull up on Zoom. It's fine.
I know.
Y'all, give me 1 second. Y'all keep going.
hmm
Great dialogue
Yeah,
today.
I know. Please give 2020 right now because really, Mulan wants to be scary right now. Why are you manipulating everybody, Rio? Like, please, Rio, whoop his ass, please.
Yo, honestly, that's really what needs to happen. I'm a little confused as to why they're still friends at this point.
I know. It's like,
Oh, because
come,
I
Rio.
couldn't. I couldn't because not
Jesus.
because none of my mans told me to pull up to the house because you feel me. I'm feeling unsafe and I just watch him get beat up like that. That go
Look,
crazy.
and Mulan, swear to God, he's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and help. Ugh. Oh
I
no,
didn't
or
even watch
oh,
Alright,
it.
I
I'm
was
back.
helping, I was helping. Like I was helping.
Nah, that man was going
Mulan.
off on Natalie, talking about some, oh, I don't like how the producers decided to make it seem like. I
Yeah.
was just like,
Yeah, and it's
all
just like,
right.
first of all, somebody can't make a scene. Like, they can't make you jumping over the damn fence to go get the neighbor's phone. They can't make that up. Like, I'm sorry. You don't have a body double. And he don't want to explain that. He's like, oh, because I needed a phone because he stole my phone. Are you sure Zeus didn't steal your phone?
I
Listen,
Because
can't.
they sure enough
from my
let
understanding,
or
from my
Rio,
understanding,
because
Jonathan
Rio over here
allegedly
stealing
stole two
shoes.
phones. He allegedly stole two phones.
No, he did steal Dylan's shoes. They have
Oh
a
no,
whole
we're
little
gonna say
collage of
allegedly
it.
because I
You
like
just walk
Jonathan.
in this dude's room and take his shoes. Like, what's wrong with you?
Nah,
Not
I'm not gonna lie to
Jonathan.
you. I was screaming when Rio did that. I died
And
because
the shoes even look too small. I was like,
no, it was. Let me tell you why I died when he did that. I died for the simple fact of
Because it's
how
so
you make
random.
this big scene. No, you make this big scene and you go in somebody's room and take their sneakers and you get beat up 3 times in a row. Like you gotta make it make
that's
sense
what
at one
I'm
point.
saying. The thing about it is that Rio should have just. Once that man pulled my hair out, bitch, I'm done. I'm out. Fight over. Fight over. You're going to jail.
Oh,
I'm
Nah, I
in
wasn't gonna
hey
be down for
Natalie.
that because I was fighting Milan at the
Hey,
time. I ain't
what?
gonna
Wait,
lie to
I'm
you.
confused. I just got on. So, what are y'all talking about?
We're talking about
Actually,
the Bad Boys Club episode that just happened, and just recapping and talking about Bad Boys Club.
The
Oh,
episode
okay.
prior as well.
and
Oh,
yeah, we were
okay.
talking
Wait, did
about
Rio have
Rio
something
versus
on his
Jonathan.
head or no?
Huh?
I wasn't paying attention to him.
Did Rio what?
Did Rio have like something on his head covering his hair or no?
Wait, when, for which episode? When they was fighting or
No,
the
this
episode that?
episode.
Nah, he had his hat
Oh,
on.
Oh.
He had on a hat.
I think he was
During the
bald
So,
recording, I
headed.
thought
so
he was
is Rio
bald.
gay or bisexual?
Yes.
Rio is just Rioing. That's really what I'm gonna call it because I'm not
Yeah,
putting
cause we don't
speculations
know.
unless it's
We
moolah.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think he's. I think he's. Actually, I don't
I
know.
think
The
he
You know
only
dabbles.
what?
the
I
only
think
After
he
this
does a little
episode,
person
I don't
of both.
know.
the only person that I will not hear any type of, well, not even here, the only person that I will not tolerate slander for
hmm
would probably be Moolah because it's 110% that he's DL. I don't care what nobody say. That man
Yes,
is gay.
yes.
It's
He's for
like
the
when
fruit of the
he sees
loom.
a gay person, it's like when you see a vampire, like you're over here throwing holy water, hissing, and just and running away.
But
Like,
no,
Mulan,
did y'all
jeez.
like? Did
That
y'all
man
Did
like?
is
I kill
traumatized from
you?
jail.
But no, did y'all like what? See his reaction when they found out, like when he found out, like the woman was like trans.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not gonna
like,
lie to
what?
you.
Literally, that's what
So
we were
Relly,
talking about. Like, it's just like, calm down. Oh my
and this
God.
is why I love Relly, because if you want me to be honest with you, Relly I'm not gonna say low key. Relly definitely did that on purpose. He wanted to see what that reaction was
Honestly,
gonna
I
be. He
know.
got the
And he
I
knew.
love Relly. I
He
love
knew.
Relly. Like
He looked up.
he set him up for the okie doke. It was like, oh, let's see how you feel about this.
That, oh
Got him.
man, we should have put in some rules. I'm like, you little.
No,
God,
the
that's
rules
scary.
went crazy.
Listen,
The only person that I really just can't stand, I can't stand Dylan and his
I don't know
just
why he's there.
Dylan just
secondary
Oh my
character,
god! Let's
I
not
was
even
a
talk
party
background.
about
promoter.
that.
Where Dylan? Where were you a party promoter? Who went to your party?
Background.
Okay, wait, no, that's the part where y'all was like when y'all got tired of Dylan. I can tell you the part where I got tired of Dylan. I
I
was
got tired
tired
of
of
Dylan
Dylan.
after he
Oh,
got kicked
he's
up in the
Let me
been
tell you.
side
No.
character.
Let me.
No,
I'm
when he
gonna
be
tell
doing
you.
his
Hold
confessions,
on.
like I be so
I
tired
got
of him.
I
I be
got
so
I
over
got y'all
him.
right now. I got y'all right now. I'm gonna
Hmm.
tell y'all exactly when I knew I wasn't gonna like Dylan. When Dylan was doing all the bad bitch shit in the intro, and then he was in the confessional like, yeah, I fucks all the bad bitches. I was like, what, nigga? Ain't you the bad bitch? I'm a little confused as to what you mean that you do. Alright.
I
Period.
guess it's
Say
like
that.
diverse. I don't know because he acts very feminine, but he likes girls like diverse. I don't know. I
No.
don't know.
Ever since that
Bye?
first episode, within the first 15 minutes, I said, yeah, I'm not gonna like him. I'm not gonna like him at all. He's a
Not even
waste
that I
of
don't.
space, bro.
Honestly, yes. Like I was just like, you are a secondary character episode every single week. You
Like
were just there.
honestly, I wanted him and William to go home after they fought. Because it was like one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life.
They're they're so boring. Dylan is literally just living there. He's just
Yes, I
there.
was just gonna say that he's just there.
He's just there. No input, no opinion, no nothing.
Are
Except
you
Just
for
talking about
saying that
Dylan?
he got jumped by Relly.
You
and
talking
that's
about
it.
Dylan or are you talking about William the Baddest?
Oh, Dylan.
We talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Dylan, but we could talk
Dylan,
about William too
probably
because
talking
Relly
about
Williams
definitely
Dylan
served
be
just
having
him.
an opinion and his opinion be
Let me tell you
that
something.
bitch thinks
Relly
she
served
bad.
both of them
Like,
hands
girl,
at that
you don't
point.
you
It don't matter who we talk about.
I just want to know what I mean, not Dylan's, but William's right mind to wear that red hair when his hair is blonde.
oh my God. I don't
I think he was trying to go for the character from anime from Hunter x Hunter. But
oh
baby,
God. I know.
it's a fail.
Oh God.
It's a fail. Take that weave
Oh
back,
God.
girl.
Like
Take it back.
who tells him like, oh bitch, that is cute? No.
Mm-mm.
First
His
of all, how you
friends.
spent 20K on that body? I need to know what you spent 20K on
I
because
know.
I don't see it.
Please.
It's
Oh my
given
god. I
receipt.
definitely want to know the answer to that because 20K on what? You
It's
20K
given
spent
on
returning
what
surfaces.
body? Like,
That's gonna be
when Lily
between
said
him and
alley back,
Jesus.
every
That ain't
time
got
Lily
shit
said
to
Mm-hmm.
do with
that, I
me.
think of an alley back.
Shit. Cause spent money on that. Okay.
Nah,
Good
this
for
episode
him.
was definitely trash,
No,
bro.
he
I'm not
needs
even
to
gonna
tell
lie to
us
you.
what he spent it on.
This episode was
It's
horrible.
boring.
But like honestly, like I was watching this show, I guess, while like waiting for the other version of Bad Boys Club, but I don't know what's going on with that. Um but yeah, this I was definitely not pleased with this episode at all.
I don't know. This is a lot of. I know it's like giving filler. It was just the Jonathan episodes. Those were funny.
yes.
Those were funny. But
It just felt
then
like
he
it was
left.
so many
So,
fillers. Like,
mhm.
what happened to the people? What? Sorry.
What happened to him?
Oh,
I'll be
here we
back.
go.
I
I
still
There
I
we
still
go.
want to know
It
I
says I
mean,
can't add you to speak. Oh, here you are.
Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
got.
still want to know the answer to like if there's going to be a reunion or not because it's just
It needs to
so
be.
that question is very still unknown to me because
It needs
Wait,
to
say it
be.
again, girl.
I said I just want to know the answer to the question, like if there's still gonna be a reunion or not, because like the question is very still.
So
Zeus is saying no.
Darrell and Gutta said it is.
The producers are saying no because Milan doesn't want to do a reunion.
And
Okay,
honestly, if
why?
Mulan is not there, then
Because
if Mulan's not there.
Anthony had put up a post on Instagram in the story and was like, if Milan doesn't want to do the reunion, then that's Milan. Y'all should give everybody what they want, which is a reunion. And I was like, facts, bitch, because
Literally. But I
I
think
need to
William's
see a
not
couple
going
people
there
get their ass
either.
beat. It's because Jonathan, he don't want to see Jonathan. That's all it is. He knows if he sees
Yes,
Jonathan, he gonna
because
get that ass beat.
He is scared of
Scary.
them Texas hands.
Jonathan is
Scary.
gonna
just like
drag
Jonathan
them
said after he
fillers
got
the
done
fuck
beating Rio,
out.
comes to you next.
Nah, Jonathan is going to drag. He's going to beat the fillers out that nigga.
I
Okay,
want
he
Literally.
is
them to
going
see
to
each
beat
other.
his
Pop.
ass.
I want them to see each other on the street. No security, okay? And let's see what's gonna happen.
I don't know.
But
He's getting wiped.
but
He's
the funny
getting
thing
whacked.
about it is, see, this is kind of why I wish that like I wish that this was low key like how the other Bad Boys version is, because in the other one there's no security whatsoever unless it's on like the cops is called or some shit like that. So niggas really be shooting it in that one. This one right here, they trying to be too buddy
Hey,
cool and
Lonzo.
fucking marketing and promoting. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Show me the fights, nigga. Show me the fights.
They're kind of cool. Everybody in the house is cool, which is like, I mean,
It's
see, now
just
that's the
no. Okay,
thing.
okay.
Well, not really,
I agree
but
with
like,
what you
still.
said. Like everybody in the house is cool, but Moolah, he just I
Uh,
just hate him.
that's how I was like, yeah, nah. Everybody in the house is
It
cool. I
it
don't know
just
about
feels
that.
like he's trying to be like, yeah, I'm heterosexual. I'm heterosexual.
Mm,
Everywhere I walk, I am
That man
heterosexual.
was
Don't look at my ass.
traumatized
Don't
in
think about me.
jail. That
it's
man
more
was
Wait,
like
he was
none
in
of
traumatized
them,
jail?
in jail. Yes, he
none of
did
Yeah,
them
10
really
I think
years.
he
fighting.
did like 5 years or something like that.
Yeah,
But
he did 10 years in prison.
oh, I'd be
10 years,
traumatized
damn.
too. I'd be
Wow.
That's
traumatized
what I'm
too.
saying.
I'm not even
That
gonna lie
nigga,
to
you
you.
feel me? Some shit happened to that
Yeah,
man.
but the simple fact is that you don't have to beat it into someone's head. Like, yes, we know you're not gay. They're not gonna slap your butt. They're not.
No. Fuck that. No. See, you may know he's not gay. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say it again. That nigga is DL, and I know that nigga is DL. That
Why does everybody say that? I don't
first
see
Okay,
and
it
foremost,
because
no.
yes,
often.
he
Curtis? Oh
okay,
my
because
God.
Curtis
didn't
is
say
secure in his
Curtis said that
sexuality.
woman was trans. Most definitely, Moolah would have fucked that girl. Just
But
saying.
Because I'm gonna
Literally.
keep it a
the
stack
thing
with you
about
because there was a lot of
Curtis, I feel like Curtis isn't gay. I feel like he's very
no,
confident in his sexuality.
110%. I 110% agree with you.
See,
I
now I
have
feel like
no doubt
Moolah
in
should
my
have took
mind.
that way. Because if you would
Mhm.
have came off the way that Curtis came off, people would be thinking that you
And that's
go.
the thing. Curtis never acts any sort of like crazy throughout the entire series. Throughout the
Yes, he does.
entire
When
season.
he starts dick riding for Moolah, that's when he gets on
Wait,
my bad
so
side.
y'all heard in his song, right? He said Moolah. Did anyone
He
hear
said
that?
I call
That
him Moolah. He said I call him Moolah
Oh,
and
wait a
his whole
minute. Oh,
clan
okay.
all that shit.
I
But
did
like,
I did
He's a
catch
bad
that. I
boy.
did catch
but
that lyric. I was like,
but my thing with Moolah is this, right? Okay,
What the
you
fuck is
don't like.
KFC?
I don't know.
"Hmm?
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. That nigga say that he likes to claim that he's from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. We don't even jack this nigga. This nigga's from upstate. Anything that's not in the five boroughs is not New York.
No, it's not New York.
Niggas from upstate New York.
It's giving Amaretta. This is not.
Nigga,
You're not
no,
from
dead
Atlanta.
ass. Nigga said
It's
Rochester is
not
not a.
New York.
Nigga said Rochester is not New York.
Honestly,
Nigga, keep that shit
I
a bean.
haven't
Are you
I
sure he
haven't
got
lived
the
in New
accent? Like I think he's doing that little
Mm,
accent. He got that.
No,
Where's
mm,
my ear?
no. The New York delegation would like to decline that offer of jacking Moolah. I'm
I got a
telling you this
question
now.
about you New Yorkers. Do y'all say John a lot?
who?
It depends. It definitely depends. What up, bro? It definitely
Mm.
depends.
I haven't lived in New York in a while, and the only time that I go up is when my grandma lives in Staten Island, and that's a borough that you do not
See,
talk about.
yeah, I was
So
about to say. So
Not
I was being
borough.
nice when I
we
said
don't
Not
talk about
five
Staten
borough.
boroughs.
Island.
I'm gonna keep it a
Mm,
stack with you. I was being very nice when I said five boroughs. We really only jacked like three of them.
literally.
Yeah, we only jacked
Ooh, yeah.
Brooklyn,
Well, I
Queens.
was born in Queens. I
See,
don't think a
so
lot
you,
of
all
people
right,
talk about Queens.
so you from New York.
Yeah, there you
You from New York then. It's perfectly fine.
You
Brooklyn,
know, I'm
Bronx,
from ratchet ass
Queens. There you go.
Florida, so
Oh, it's
Oh
Manhattan and
no,
Staten Island no one
you from
talks
the
about.
crib. Nah, it's the Bronx and Staten Island that nobody don't really give a fuck about, to be honest.
But yeah, Moolah, I kind of be forgetting he's from New York. I'm like, oh, you from New York? Okay.
I don't.
I instantly set up
To me,
state.
it feels like he has a like New Yorker voice. Like
Mm,
I instantly set up
I
state.
can't do it, but yeah,
actually,
you.
I don't know a lot of people from upstate. All I know is that when I came down here and people said, oh, I'm from New York too, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm from Queens, and they're like, ugh, and I'm like, oh.
Nah, don't even let these
He's,
niggas talk crazy about Queens like that.
Alonzo
I
said Jersey
know,
and
because
Philly
I'm just like
uses
my
that term a lot.
feelings.
I call people my John, but I don't call a lot of people John.
You're John.
See,
Yeah,
like
you're my John.
it's a lot of shit that we say. It's a lot of shit that we say in New York that like if we say it in another state, niggas will look at us crazy. Like
What
if
is
I say
what
like
is the term for bird?
Burrell?
what bird? Like you a bird? We just
Oh,
say you a bird.
Oh no, I thought it was another term that went with that. Never mind. Who
It's
came
a
up with
couple, but
Trisha?
I don't know, but it's a couple trees out here. You feel me? It's a couple legs out here
First of
too.
all, let me get onto it. Darrell, okay? Everybody's a Trisha in that bitch. I'm honest. They is hoes, okay? The way Anthony
Yo,
was just
I'm
like,
trying to get some guava, bro.
it was giving real hoe energy,
oh
but
my
Give me some more, bro.
God.
like,
Well,
and the thing about it that I didn't like is that the guys like Moolah and Curtis were giving different scores
Charge me for a
for
dollar
the
on Twitter.
guys, but
Don't give
the
me the dollar
the
one, but
gay
charge me
people
for it.
were giving good scores for the women. That's not
I saw
fair.
I
Like,
saw
don't judge
Moolah.
him off of him being a guy. You need to just judge it off. Okay, he would look good in Gutter Scene or something like that.
mm, I saw Moolah looking at that one dude. He was looking, he was observing, and I was just like, oh wow. Okay, he's seen it. He's seen it.
So
I was like, boy.
since we back on the moolah topic, let me tell you the reason why I'm going to continue to say that he's DL, right? So did anybody see the live that Relly had up when he was talking about how Moolah invited him over to his telly so they could watch,
Uh,
so they can quote unquote watch the premiere of Bad Boys?
I missed it.
Really
Oh,
invited. Really invited.
no.
Who?
Moolah.
No, Moolah invited Relly.
Moolah
Let's
invited
let's
Betty.
let's not get it mixed up.
So then, did
Invited
he
Relly.
go? Did he go? Like,
Relly said that his ex-boyfriend pulled up, so he didn't go.
oh
Mm?
wow.
But Moolah definitely gave him the room key and everything. He didn't invite anybody else except for Relly.
Fuck, really should have went so we
What?
could know.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, y'all didn't know this? Oh, bitch, the tea is hot. Oh, okay. Listen, you learn something new
No.
every
Wow,
day,
chicka,
huh?
wow, chicka, wow,
Betty.
I'm
wow.
trying to tell you.
Oh
And
no.
You guys, I just want to let y'all know that we do Bad Boys reviews every Monday on my YouTube channel. It's basically like this. Like, you can come up and give your opinion. And I really like this because, you get to meet all type of new people. And I'm so happy to meet y'all because y'all was lit.
Y'all were cool.
Like, on
Nice
my
combo.
platform, I
Nice
allow everyone
combo.
to come up and talk about how they feel about something. Like, on Fridays we do self-love and different type of topics like envy, self-sabotage and stuff like that. So I would love if you guys would join.
I'm with it. As long as I can roll up and smoke, I have no problems
Oh, I
Hey,
wish I could.
I'm so down.
We can
Damn,
all roll up together.
for
damn.
sure.
I'm gonna roll up for y'all
Together.
because I just copped earlier. So just for me,
Yeah, you probably can roll
yeah.
up and smoke.
Oh no, I am. I'm
My
about
thing
to do that
about it is I
now.
haven't smoked in years though, but I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
I smoke
She got
every
little
I
one.
day.
dropped the link in the comments. So just subscribe, and then when we go live, just pop on in through StreamYard and just come up and talk with us, just like this.
All right, cool.
Yes. Thank
Alright.
you. Well, yeah, this episode, it was, yeah, and the next episode is going to be that little music video, which is like, okay, we'll see what
I'm
happens,
not
I
watching that
Can
shit.
someone just throw Dylan off the fucking Oh, like can somebody hit him with the motherfucking bus?
I'm
I don't
not
know. I
watching
don't think
that
he's
shit.
worth it. He's just kind of there. I don't know.
I'm not watching
He
that
really
goddamn
is.
music video.
You can go get another pair of shoes
I'm
stolen or
waiting for
something.
them to drop the song. Like I've been waiting.
No, now that you said that about the shoes, then like y'all see the screenshot where like somebody had where no Rio was putting on his shoes
And
like
then
Yes.
That
Dylan
was
was wearing
Dylan's
his shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
yes.
talking about. You don't just go in
He got
somebody's room and steal their
he got
shoes,
his
man.
ass beat
Like
in
what's wrong
somebody
with
else's
you?
sneakers. How
He's
you put
got,
bad luck on somebody's
Alonzo,
sneakers
what you
like
gonna do if somebody steal your shoes
God, he's
out
so
your own room?
literally. But
You ain't
Dylan was just like,
gonna
"Oh,
just
somebody stole
raise
my
my
shoe." He
shoes
he
up
did
on the
not
ground.
know
Like
who
what
did
the
it.
hell?
That is so funny.
Dylan had got on confession. What the next day? Talking about somebody had went in my room and stole my shoes. I only had 2 pair of shoes. What?
I
Wait a
don't,
minute.
and I didn't like that little scene either because it was like, why are you walking in grass? Like, come on, you doing too much. You being
Okay.
selfish for a scene.
my thing is you ain't have no Crocs.
That's my. Don't everybody? Y'all have Crocs, right? Because I got
Nigga,
Crocs.
I'm wearing my Crocs
Yes.
right
I
now.
wear my
What you
Crocs
trying to
everywhere I
say?
go. I be Crocking.
I got my Crocs on right now.
Oh my fucking
My
god!
You have to
Crocs
put my
match my
Crocs on
fit
too.
all the time.
You don't got crap.
I wear my
Just
Crocs when I go
shoes.
to the grocery store, the shit in the
Yo,
pool.
if I could
You
sleep in my
never go
Crocs, I
wrong with
would.
Crocs.
Okay. No, for real.
If I
Oh
could
my
sleep in my
god!
Crocs, I would.
That was
I
so
Girl, I
funny.
promise
will
you.
jump in the pool with my Crocs.
I
It's
did
whatever.
already when I was in
I
Talk
know
Jamaica.
about
I
you did
definitely
Crocs.
did get in the
already.
pool with my Crocs. Yeah.
Oh my
And I ain't
god!
care
You
about
talking about
nobody
Crocs?
and their opinions.
Yes, I don't care. I'm wearing my Crocs everywhere I go. And it's like, Dylan,
Y'all
you
better be
have
glad I don't wear my
Nikes, but
Crocs
you
to
don't have
church.
Crocs?
I honestly, I can't.
The fact that like Crocs,
It's
they
just,
not expensive, but like
I got the
if you
Walmart
can't even
Crocs.
buy a pair of like real Crocs, they got something at Walmart.
Yep, I got the Walmart Crocs. $10. Best Crocs I ever had. Still
Yes,
got them.
Oh, I got the Crocs.
me too. But
Oh, premium.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
want
you
to.
feel
My
me?
thing is, I want to get some bedazzled Crocs.
The,
Yeah, like actually, matter of fact, I want to
Moolah
make
will
my
probably
own
like
Crocs.
some
y'all are funny.
bedazzled Crocs. Moolah will probably like some bedazzled Crocs.
oh, okay. See,
Oh
That
no.
is funny.
Oh no.
The only
Oh,
problem
that's
with Moolah is
hilarious.
just that he just tries to force his sexuality. Like, okay, you're not gay, you are
That
delivered.
he no.
Delivered.
I'm
Yo, I'm
not
not
gay
gonna lie
no
to you.
more.
I'm
I'm
not gonna lie
delivered.
to you. He was probably one of the smartest people on that show.
That
If you
ass.
want me to keep it a stack with you, that man
If you
said,
think
"Let me
about it,
go
he
in there." He said,
literally.
"Let me get
Oh,
that
hey,
check."
hi Shay. What's up, girl?
hey girl.
Hi. What's up?
What
What's
you
going
gotta say
on?
about this episode?
Huh?
I said, what you gotta say about this episode?
Girl, ain't even watching yet.
You say you ain't watched it yet? Good. Let me
Hmm?
tell you, don't even waste your time. It's trash.
For
Oh,
real,
It's
okay.
you gotta watch
trash.
this
Kind of
This
boring.
exact
episode
show.
is trash.
It's
Okay,
really
wait.
trash.
Do y'all think when they were fighting, it was true? Like, do you think Jonathan really slid that man into the closet or not?
Your money.
Yes.
Your money downstairs.
Oh.
Your money. For the first
You
part.
heard that man. He said, I'm from Dallas. You listen. Yes. I believe all the fights that
Uh-oh.
Jonathan had.
Oh,
Jonathan's
they were
hands were just like, even through the TV, they looked like hammers, like boosh, doosh,
I think that was
Yo,
the
like
most
like
realest part of that whole show.
I
I
really want
kid
like
you not.
he
if
was
my
thumping.
friends if my friends was on here, I would add them in here so they can like confirm it. Me and my friends, we was watching it and we kept pausing it frame by frame. We was like, "Yep, that connected. Yep, that connected. Oh yeah, that
Oh my
It was like when
god.
I
like,
seen him slide that man into the
Literally.
closet. He punched the man into the closet. Like
first and
I
Literally.
was
foremost, I
over the
have
moon.
never seen somebody Hadouken somebody with one punch and they slide across half
Right.
the
They
room. Like
It was.
slide. I was.
I was like,
I
yo,
wanted
I
to
don't
make
know
the
what
meme
food
of
they
Trapped
got
in the
in
Closet.
Dallas, but I need to go. Cause
That
that
No,
man
I
is
baby,
was.
don't
strong.
go.
Matter of fact, I don't
One
even want
place,
no
I'm
smoke
gonna
with
tell you this.
anybody
One
from over
place in
there.
the South
Cause
you do not want to visit is Dallas. They is crazy down there.
That's
It's
perfectly
crazy.
fine. Let me learn some tricks and trades, cause that one
right.
swing was something
Jonathan
serious.
need to teach Rio how
Literally.
to thump.
That was. I
Oh,
was
listen, I'll
rolling
definitely go to
when
Dallas to
he
learn that one punch.
flew. That time when Jonathan came right behind him, tried to drown him in the water. Oh my God.
You guys, when he slid him in that closet, all I could hear is R. Kelly Trapped in the Closet playing.
Nah,
Do do do
No.
do.
nah.
Not R. Kelly.
The boy trapped in
Okay.
the closet.
Listen,
Oh.
all I know is, bro.
I wouldn't come out that closet walking around with John. leave me, leave me here for that. I'm not coming
If
out of
y'all want
here.
my honest opinion about this show thus far,
All right, what you got to say?
this show compared to what the previews were, it's not. It's for me personally, it's not living up to the standards of what I thought it was gonna be when I first watched the
Yeah.
previews.
It's not
Honestly,
because Milan keeps spilling shit. Like he's upset and he's telling all the business, and it's like, God damn, can I pay my little $5? I want to watch it. Okay, let me
Like not
experience the
beyond
storyline.
beyond that. For me personally, right? So I think it's because I walked into the show with expectations of it saying strictly like, you feel me, Bad Boys, because especially with Natalie Nunn up there, you know, Bad Girls Club. So anybody that watched Bad Girls Club, you already knew how it went for Bad Girls
Yes.
Club. You feel me?
mhm.
It was actually like some drama that made you want to watch it. This right here, I'm gonna keep it a stack. This is like, I feel like at this point, I forced myself to keep watching up until Jonathan came. And then once Jonathan
Yes.
left, I'm forcing myself to continue to watch it until I get to the end. That's
Yeah,
how
because
I'm
it
feeling right
definitely.
now.
I had
And it's
no
a simple fact
expectations.
that
I did not
like
know nobody here.
I knew about da. I knew about where the money reside. You feel me? It was just certain people I knew
Mm.
about. I didn't really care for
yes.
Milan. Milan blocked me, so I don't really care.
Oh
Yeah,
what?
I'm gonna tell. Look. Story time. So I'm gonna tell you why Milan blocked me, right? So I think this was the episode when Jonathan, you feel me, all the stuff with Jonathan happened, and Milan was going on Facebook. I think he posted Relly or something like that. And I commented under, and I was just like, well, I hope you keep that same energy for the reunion because it looked like everybody wanted a piece of you.
Oh,
And that man blocked me. I was just like,
oh,
oh, somebody's upset.
Oh
oh.
my god. But I
But like,
agree to what you
I
said
didn't
though.
know.
Wait, you said Mulan blocked you?
Yes, Milan blocked me. I didn't realize that he blocked me until like,
And that's crazy
Oh,
I'm
wait.
because
trying to remember
Milan,
who
you
tagged
have
him in
all that
something.
clout and
Wait,
stuff,
hold
but
on.
you're sitting here reading the comments.
Natalie,
Yes,
what you trying to say?
Oh, but I was agreeing to what he was saying, like how like since like how can I put it? Since like Bad Boys was kind of like it was. I thought Bad Boys, me personally, I thought Bad Boys was gonna be like a replica of like Bad Girls Club,
facts,
like
facts.
Yeah,
cause like in Bad Girls Club they had like it was like over 20 females in that one house, and they all what sometimes they got along with each other, then sometimes they was beefing with each other. But like when I seen the first episode, it seemed like it was like only like 10 or what. Damn, I was like, this
Mm-hmm.
shit right here, I don't know about it. Like,
and then my thing
It wasn't a
about it
lot.
is they could have incorporated them going to places like going out to eat, going out bowling, going out doing stuff like Bad
They
Girls
did,
Club did.
they
Because
did.
all you see is drama, 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 and y'all
No,
all
they
in the
did.
house still drama, drama, drama.
A
It's
Like,
just
lot of the,
drama.
a lot of the, no.
like go
Here's the
eat some
thing.
New York pizza. Go get some New York pizza.
Here's
Go
the
get
thing.
some cheesecake.
So they actually are incorporating that stuff, right? But that's where most of that drama be coming from, because they be doing all this extra stuff, and it really be Milan. Milan starts most of the drama, and I love it there because he doesn't want to take accountability when it's time for somebody to start shooting it with him that could really fight for real.
Yeah, now that's TV.
Yeah,
That's TV.
right.
But in like real life, it would have been like, now it's on site. You're fucking up.
Bro.
Well, Milan said between him and Jonathan is actually real beef.
Well, I can
My thing is,
imagine.
if it's real beef,
Yeah.
then why you ain't just settle it when you called up Rio? But
Right.
that's neither
Like,
here nor there.
you seen your friend get his hair pulled out.
Oh, and you watched, and then you tried to make it seem like you didn't watch, but we're watching
I
you watch it. Like you gotta
literally,
make it
he
make
was
sense.
watching. He
Like
was
we
like,
are
"Oh, I'm not.
watching you watch your
This
friend
is
get
so
his hair pulled
crazy."
out, and you're just
Right,
sitting there like, well, look at the stars outside.
Like, D, I would kick your ass if you sit there and watch me get my hair pulled.
And
I don't blame
real.
you.
That's
Be
why
like,
we was
after,
talking about it
like
earlier.
after I got done fighting if I was Rio, after I got done fighting Jonathan, I would have whipped your ass next Milan.
See,
Right. I
that's
would have drugged
crazy.
my
That's
friend to the pool,
literally-
bitch, and
That's literally what I was about to say.
drop his body off in the river, bitch. That's not my friend no more.
That's literally what I was about to say, because when we was talking about it earlier, and I'm trying to remember who, but somebody was just like, after he pulled out my hair, then I was stopping. I was like, no, I'm
Hi,
fighting my
Newski.
man.
Did you want to come up? I'm sorry. I'm just a person came up earlier, but
That was them.
You can
Yeah.
come up or you don't have to. Either one. Hi.
All up
Hey.
stairs.
How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
All
So how
right.
you
How'd
feel
you
about
like the episode?
Oh, actually, I haven't even seen it yet. I'm waiting. I
Well,
seen the
don't waste
preview
your
of
time.
it. I seen the preview of it.
I'm glad that I didn't have to say it this
It was
time.
boring. The only episode worth watching was when Jonathan was thumping people in the forehead.
Yes.
Man, I love that episode. Jonathan tore the whole house up with that boy.
First of
That
all,
was so
Jonathan's
funny.
a different level of crazy because you gonna pull my hair out and then go wear it in the confessional. How long did you keep my hair to wear it in the
That shit
confessional?
fell out.
You're not gonna pull my shit out and wear it on TV. You think
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
I knew that Jonathan was
The
crazy
thing
when
is-
after they fought, and then he was like, all the security was trying to be on him, and then he, like, out of nowhere, he just chilled like nothing happened and went downstairs to the party, started drinking like
Yes,
nothing
right.
went down. I was
Jonathan is me. He has to be a tourist because the way.
Nah, time out. Let me look it up right now.
Like,
Hold on. I'm about to find out right
what's
now.
his sign?
I'm
I'm
not-
just saying,
listen.
I don't claim Anthony. Okay, he's switching ass, and I don't claim Carry On.
True.
Oh, Mert.
See,
We not gonna sit here and talk
Tyrion,
about Mr. Kirk Franklin's son.
he's a Tyrion is a pussy.
Y'all
Jonathan,
stop
Mr.
calling
Kirk
him Mr.
Franklin's
Kirk
son
Franklin's
riding around
son.
the
He
bed
got
in
a
his
name.
car.
He play mind games. He play mind games.
He loves playing mind
You
games.
don't get
We
punched
not
in the
gonna talk
face.
about
I love
Mr.
playing
Kirk
mind
Franklin's son.
games.
You gonna get
He
punched
has
in the face, don't
telepathy,
do nothing
okay?
about it.
But no, what I think it was like the
it's
last
playing brain games
episode.
because you keep getting thumped in your shit.
The thing is, you get punched in the face and say, I got somebody that's gonna come. Somebody gonna beat him up. How you know this man finna come on the show and beat this man up?
That's what I'm saying, and that was some pussy shit to me because it's like you being weak in the knees, stand up. Like, god damn, like you gonna let him beat you up like that and wait for someone else? No, you
March
keep
28th.
thumping
What
him
sign is that?
until you win.
March
Kirk
38th.
Franklin, you need to own
Oh,
up to your
March 20.
name.
What? Really? March
March
38th.
28th.
Right, like
Let's talk about
Aries?
Moolah.
I think that might be
fans,
Aries.
please.
That might be
Hold on, let me
Aries.
see.
Well, the first day, March 21st. Oh, shit. No, boy, it's an Aries.
What
No
y'all think
wonder.
about Moolah?
What I think about? Oh, you don't want to know what I think.
They do
about
say
Moolah, so
Aries
I'm gonna
are
let you
fighting.
answer the question.
Wait,
He's
I'm
back
gonna
on
let
the
you answer.
bullshit.
Wasting our time to talk about Moolah. Ugh.
He's back on the bullshit.
Listen. I'm about to roll up, so I can easily talk about Moolah. I just wanted to let y'all get the shine for it because I'm outside of talking about Moolah.
No, this is just like every single time.
my motherfucking heels on his neck because it's like shut the
Heels
hell up.
on the neck goes.
I can't stand
Heels on the
when
neck.
he talk.
You need heels,
I just
not
hate when he
titties.
talk.
I know, because every single time it's just like, yo, like, I wasn't feeling the vibe. Like it's
Man,
just like
shut
you're such a party
up. I just
pooper.
be like,
You're a
shut
party
up.
pooper. You gay as hell. Shut
I
up.
need
Yes,
to see
it's
Moolah get his
hell, but
ass up
don't
there and
don't
show his talent.
just be
It's
honest
not.
about it. Just say you gay. Real
Just
already called you out.
please. He ain't gonna do it in this season. Now everyone know. Thanks, Gutter.
Like
I
y'all,
love gutter.
like
I
they
love
really
gutter.
only wanted
Same.
women
Da da
that
da
were
da da.
showing their ass, like
That
literally their dress coming up with their ass showing.
I
Like
love gutter. I love real. I love Anthony. I
Gutter
hate
and Ro,
Mulan.
they were so
Mulan
funny
is
this
pussy.
episode. They were the only
Yes.
thing saving this episode. They were so funny. What did Ro say? Lingerie?
Yeah,
Look at
lingerie.
my
Oh,
Yes.
lingerie.
my favorite thing is pickle swinging in a pickle something jar. Y'all know how to say it? How does he say it?
Oh
He
my
Oh,
got
God, I
the
know what you're
pickle
talking
swinging
about.
in the
pickle
pickle
joint.
jar.
Yeah,
I
little pickle in the jaw.
The pickles in a pickle jar. I like the
Mm-hmm.
pickles in the pickle jar. Okay, the pickle swinging.
Oh my fucking
He's
god.
real
I
for me. I
love
love his
them.
vibe.
Okay,
I
so
feel
hold on. I got a
Lavender
question for
Lily
y'all
is
right
the
now.
funniest.
Hmm?
I got a question for y'all.
What's
Out of every bad boy that's been on the show so far, who's your top three? And you have to rank it in order.
My
Oh
top
my
Mm,
Who
God.
wants to go first?
three.
Relly, Gutter,
Yeah, what's no.
Curtis.
What's the order? That's the order? One, two,
There you
three?
go. That's the order. That's the
Same,
order.
Okay.
There you
Say
go.
it
same.
one more time.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Gutter, Curtis. Because
Okay.
Curtis is actually like tolerable. The
Top
Okay.
most
three.
tolerable
Okay,
man
okay,
out of
okay,
everyone.
okay, okay.
Mine is the same.
Okay. Can I get the reasoning? Because you said the same. I
See,
need
me
the reasoning.
personally,
Because Curtis is cute. Okay, he's learning not to be, a moolah, and I love that. You're showing that
he
you're
ain't
your
never
own
really showed me no bad
person,
boy side
and
though.
Mm,
but his aura is just so refreshing. Like y'all don't get that. Like it's still like a thing of new. I don't know.
Yeah, he cool. He
So here's
outgoing.
one
Spring
thing that I will
water.
say. I say that he's the in the beginning he wasn't, but now he's sort of like the glue of the crew
mm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
because he finds the balance between the like between
Everyone
both
comes to
Uh-huh.
sides.
him.
He
Everyone
he
vents to
doesn't
him.
get
Facts.
super
Uh-huh. Yeah,
angry. Like
yeah,
he just
yeah.
like he tries to find the positive out of stuff.
Right.
And
Uh-huh.
that's a great person to be around and a person
He's
to
just
be
there to
too.
chill, basically.
True, 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 true. I
He
Okay.
was
mean, me
giving
So
personally,
Luigi. He was giving player two at the beginning, yes, but like okay.
Yes.
fucking
Oh
Luigi.
God.
nah, he was
Y'all should have been there for
when
our
they was
first
when they was
review.
ganging up on Carry On about the whole sexuality thing. Then I definitely
Yeah,
like
that
that's when I
was
was thinking
questionable
about
by
like
me for
yeah.
real.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, he's
Yeah.
really giving DL,
But
and
I
then
feel
you
like
started
he
to
was
see how he
following
was
Mulan
moving.
at that point.
No,
That me
facts. That's
personally, me
definitely what
too,
it
me too,
was.
me too.
Like after like watching the episodes that came out after that, then you start to see like, yeah, maybe he was just following Moolah because
Uh-huh.
he was the only person
Mm-hmm.
that he shared
Mm-hmm.
that common factor with.
But
So
I don't think he's really like
nah,
that like homophobic or anything. Like it's just like
nah,
he
he
was just
be
trying to
Nah,
follow.
he's
he be
not.
pulling up
I
to
Nah,
gutter
just
he's
think
not
shows.
like
he's
that.
beating it across our head, so the producers can't edit certain things in a weird way. You feel me?
Nah, he be at gutter shows. He pull up to gutter shows and everything.
See, that's
Absolutely.
Like
kind
Yeah,
he's
he's
very
chill.
genuine.
of the show. I
He's
think
Yeah,
he
he
for
just
real.
cool.
doesn't want to come off as he's like like he's trying real hard. Like if he says something even suspicious, he'd be over there about to like have a heart attack. Like literally.
That's one thing I will say about New York. Okay, so I'm gonna say that we don't jack Moolah, but I'm gonna say that you feel me? I personally jack Curtis from being from New York. That he has a pass because you feel me? Yeah, Curtis is Curtis. Moolah is just
So,
you feel me? Whatever.
Curtis is
But
Curtis.
yeah, Curtis is Curtis and Moolah is Moolah. That's really all that I could say in that aspect.
Hmm.
But yeah, Curtis is
Y'all,
actually pretty
and I'm
alright,
so
bro.
sorry if y'all hear my kids in
Oh
the
no,
back getting
that's my
loud.
nephews. That's my god nephews.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Those
They're
my
too
god
much.
nephews.
No, you're
So
fine.
Y'all
so
said I'll
okay,
mute
who else
myself,
wanna do
and
who else wanna
when
do the
I'm gonna
three?
talk, I'm gonna unmute.
And
I
then
love
Rel
kids. I love kids.
Relly and well, okay, so Gutta. Well, I do like Gutta
I
because
got my three off
I
rip.
love
I'll
Gunna.
let y'all know now.
Gunna.
I love Gutta. It's just
I
the way,
love
first of
Gunna.
all, his confessionals are always funny.
Yo,
Man,
first
Like
of all,
near
his
every
what?
single
confessionals,
time.
That is just a
there's
bad
been so
bitch.
many
Like
sayings.
it's period.
There's so
Hmm.
many sayings that Gutta has in those
Ain't nobody
confessionals that
never
I just
tried
take.
Gunna. Ain't nobody
When he's
tried Gunna.
no, see, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. In the beginning, I didn't believe anything that Gutta was saying in regards to
Me
his
too.
When he
hands. Why?
Me too.
Because
yelling
Me
he was
too.
always
episode two.
talking. So
There,
I
I
had to
looked.
go
I
on
looked him up.
YouTube. Come on
Mm-hmm.
now. I went on
Oh,
YouTube
see,
and I seen them
see,
fights with Rel
that's
This
and
is
why
his
what
his
I don't
we
like
his
be
him.
ex.
talking about.
He can't
And
fight. Research him.
a lot of them hits was connecting.
When he
Literally.
walked down on
Yes,
We Love
good.
Shay, bitch, like he came
Like
like
I'm
a
a
soldier. Like Zoe
I'm gonna
said,
keep it a
he
stack
came
with you. When he beat him under the truck,
soldier.
I said,
Hmm.
yes,
Oh, oh
sir.
yeah, oh yeah.
When he
But
I
he
seen
fight
that
like
too.
a man. He come out there. He's ready to thump. Like his hands are like Jonathan's, but
He
because I'm
meant
gonna
that
keep it a
out,
stack, if
that
I
out,
really
that
like,
out.
if I'm, how can I put it? If
That
I
I,
really wanted to see a fight for real, and Bad Boys, and like anything was supposed to be like fake or for the TV, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I would have really wanted to see Gutta and Relly fight. I'm being
honestly,
Oh,
110%
that's what I
with you.
thought around the first
that'd
oh,
episode.
be
That would
so.
But
that
you
that
guys,
But
would
have
right
be
y'all
a
now, their
seen?
friendship is
crazy
so.
fight.
Their friendship.
But have
Friendship
y'all
is too
seen
yes.
solid.
That friendship is
that?
so pure.
Oh, you can go.
Mm?
Sorry.
Nah, she
I
said the
just had to
friendship
say
was
that.
pure.
Yeah.
Did y'all see
But
that?
uh
That oh, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Gutta and Rio are arguing.
Oh, they don't like each other now.
here's
Yes,
Yeah,
I
they don't like
seen
each
that.
other,
see, I don't really
and I
care
want to
about
see them
anything with
some.
Rio. No, I don't want to. No, no, that's
What?
just
Rio got
bullying.
hands. Okay,
That's
Jonathan was just a powerhouse.
no. Okay, and
You
that's
can't do him like
understandable.
that.
But did you see the fights that we were just talking about with
I
Gutta?
I
Rio is
know,
not standing Mario is not
but
standing a chance.
I know
Mm,
he's not. That's what. Stop talking shit then, okay? Because you talk shit, you can get your
I
ass whooped, and that's
can't.
on
And
you.
that's why he don't
No.
want to go to the reunion. This is
Hands
what
or
I'm
I
not.
trying
don't
to
know why.
say.
I don't know why. What you running for? What you running for?
Right, like run out the closet, not in.
Because that when I tell you he said, let me hit up Jonathan so I can get a Bob just like Gutta. His son said the last time you had a little appointment with John, yeah, you definitely got your hair pulled up. So I don't think he's gonna have
I
another
saw that.
appointment.
I saw that too. I was just like,
Yes.
Rio, what are
Yes.
you talking about?
Rio's trying to be funny because
You did get an appointment.
you
It's the fact.
100%
Right,
Why is
did,
girl,
he
you
Rio's
just
got
trying
in
to
the
knocked
say
house
out.
though? It's the
You
fact
did
that
get a
he
like
just
haircut.
walking around his
first
house like he a bad
that
boy.
man had a approved appointment that he didn't even know about. He just walked into it. Like Jonathan's the
Literally,
only reason why he got waves right now because he
all
probably
Man,
could have
thanks to
still
what?
had
Mulan.
locks.
What?
All thanks to Mulan.
His
Thanks,
brother just
Mulan.
spread
Gave
the
him a
different
free
juices.
haircut.
Right. Like,
Damn.
does he have that Tory Lanez thing going on? Like,
Man,
they glue it on because y'all. I have a picture of
oh,
his
his,
hair, and
I'm
that
trying to
shit
see
is
because his
fucked.
hair was
Because
gone.
yeah, the
It was in
follicles like
patches.
yes,
Yeah, it was
like
that
it's
bad.
pulled straight from the follicles. So I think that he did do like that whole little joint that Tory Lanez did, but that's gonna be between him, the surgeon, and Jesus. That ain't got nothing to do with me. What has
I
anything
Uh,
to
tried
do
to
with
get them
me is
fresh
the fact that
wings.
I want to see him get his ass beat. That's really all that I care about.
By Gutta.
Yes, yes,
Well,
110%.
it was the fact that like what's their names? Mulan and Rio, they were on a live like early May talking about Gutta, and I'm just like, y'all are
Yeah,
Yes,
mean.
I
And
was
talking
they
about
just
man,
his
that
they
saying
gutter
be
had
his
ass
styling.
health
like big ass.
situation. I was
Yeah,
just kind of like, that is so disrespectful. Why
Messy
did
Why
you
you
have
booty.
to
worried
come
about it?
for
Like,
Gutta?
Why you
why
yes.
didn't
worried
you say
about
it
it?
to his face though? That's my thing. Say it to his face. What you was in his
I
face
have
and you
another
couldn't
fight
say it?
request.
Who?
I'm just dramatic. Like I love drama, so don't
Hmm.
you feel
Baby,
me?
you
Like
are me.
I really want to see another rematch of Carry On
And
and
Mulan.
Moolah. Yes, 110%. Because
I want
if
to
you want me to
see.
be honest with you, Moolah
Mm,
definitely snuck him.
He
I
did,
mm,
feel
he
he
did. But
snuck him.
but
He threw.
but
He
but
was talking
when
crazy.
they
I
was in that
understand that.
living room, when
I
they was in the
understand that.
living
He was
room,
talking crazy. And he was like, ain't nobody do nothing to me, ain't nobody touch me. I understand that. I get it. But if you're trying to shoot the fair one with somebody, me personally, I'm not gonna throw a drink at you and then swing at you. Because that
too
drink,
fat.
or you feel me, that's giving real love in hip hop. I'm not doing that. It's really giving I
And
bet say
that's
that.
one thing. Milan was thinking that this shit like love and hip hop. No, Jonathan ain't playing
That's
love
what
hip
it
hop, baby.
was. He
Bro,
looked
Jonathan
basically Jonathan
Jonathan
like it
gave him the opportunity to run up.
on
Moolah
God.
snuck him. I personally believe that if it would have been a fair one-on-one, I think that Carry On would have had the one up. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
we never
I'm,
seen him
I,
fight, and he doesn't really
I
want to
He don't
fight.
want to fight. He don't want
he
to. That's
doesn't want
crazy.
to.
Fight.
He doesn't want to fight.
See who fight.
Carry on.
Carry On doesn't want
Carry
to fight,
On ain't
but
got no motherfucking hands, bro. I can tell he ain't got no hands.
hold on,
He's
hold
that kid
on.
that probably get beat up. And
The people, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. The people that you never expect to have hands
Them be the
are
main ones
They
typically the
getting
do,
cut.
people
and they
that have hands.
scary.
I am his
The
son.
people
I
that
am
have
worried.
restraints,
Taurus will haul off on your ass. He
and that's
can't
what I'm
fight.
saying, bro. I personally date a Taurus right now, right? And
Aren't they awesome?
y'all crazy, but
Oh,
the thing about Taurus is right.
They
They
bullheads.
yeah. So like they're gonna keep
Right.
you feel me. They feel the way they feel, and then that's it. So when they
But
feel
then
the way they
however they
feel,
say, what they say is how they say it, and it's what they mean.
exactly. So
My daddy's
they're
a
the
damn
type.
Taurus.
They're the type like some Tauruses. They like to like diffuse the situation before it really gets
Uh-huh.
there for real, for real. And
Uh-huh.
I personally feel like he's one of those Tauruses. I feel like
Mm,
True.
he's one of those people. You can kind of tell he's one of those people where it's on some time and like
But stop running your mouth though.
right. Like don't write no checks that your mouth can't
he.
cash, baby. Cause that's
But
not
he's
but
talking crazy like this in these
mm,
confessionals. If you want to
Dylan.
keep it a stack with you, he's talking crazy in
Dylan,
these
but
I hope
confessionals.
somebody
if it
dragged Dylan
do,
at that damn reunion. I'm just saying.
if it do
I
get to
want to
that
see the
point, then he
reunion.
probably
I
would
know
charge
Jonathan gonna
like a
come. I
bull.
know it's only Moolah and Mulan is not coming. So
And which that's
William
so
said he's not
stupid
pulling up
because
too.
then they
Andrew
should.
said
yeah,
he's not
William.
going either.
No, I also heard Dylan wasn't coming to the reunion either.
Nobody
What?
don't care about Dylan
So
going.
the
People
whole
Nobody
don't
care
care
about
about
no
him
damn
going to
Dylan.
show.
Dylan was
nobody cared.
nobody any damn
William's
way.
not going. Dylan's not going. So
I don't care
like
about no William. I be
Here's the
not
thing,
William.
Dylan.
Dylan.
literally.
Nobody wants to
I be
fight you.
forgetting
Nobody
that
cares
Dylan is
about your
on the show
body.
sometimes.
Them two is the
It's
two
not until
weakest
he
links
show
on the
his
damn
face where.
show.
Okay, since we talking about Dylan, can we bring up one point? Why was Dylan wearing a bonnet?
Oh my God.
When?
God, like, thank you,
Me and
gutter
Armani was
snipe.
laughing
He gives
so
me gutter
hard.
snipe. He gives me
Man.
gutter
We were
snipe.
like, what are you
He trying
doing?
to copy Gutter.
He
He trying
got
to
that
copy Gutter.
protective style.
Right, like what are
That
you
man
Like,
thought
what are
he
protecting
you
me
had box
protecting?
from?
braids down
What
his
are you
back
protecting, baby?
because it wasn't a regular bonnet, bro. Like that man had the XL bonnet, the
Yes,
silk,
and no one has that
the
unless
velvet
you have
lavender joint.
hair
Like
for that.
that nigga, yo, bro.
Oh my
The
God.
extra
That thing was
large
as big as
bonnet.
his
It's
head.
giving me.
Oh my
It's
God.
5
I
in the
was
morning.
completely and
Kids gotta
utterly
go to school. My
flabbergasted.
man's not up. Pat hair, walk out the door. Like
So
that's what it's
my thing
giving.
was you packed a bonnet for no hair, but you didn't pack more than 2 sneakers.
Right?
No
You
shoes.
had to make it make
First of
sense.
all, did you see him soldier at the top and fucking
Man.
Milky Way at the bottom?
Can't.
I
I was like, Dylan, why?
like I said, Dylan is
Literally.
just a waste of space at
He
this
packed
point.
enough bonnets.
You packing bonnets with only 2 sneakers. I can't believe this. Where are your
Man.
priorities?
No.
He
Where are
packed
your
enough
priorities,
bonnets.
Dylan?
I
He
You
can't.
First of
ain't
trying to
all,
even got
you
find
can
it
buy
in the
hair.
damn
damn
shoes
bonnet.
from
He trying to
Walmart.
find priorities in
Dylan
his
could have
bonnet.
packed a bandana and tied his head up that way. He ain't got no money. He ain't
Okay,
got no means.
literally.
Oh, you guys, actually, I would have made Zeus buy me like 2 pairs of new shoes, cause you're not gonna let somebody steal my shit.
Okay.
Then I'm not being reimbursed. I don't even want to put my foot back in
It
the
was in
same
the
shoe.
contract.
Man, where
I
he can't put that
can't.
They can't
man's
sue them for
shoes
nothing.
on. I don't want.
Right,
Oh
like
my
They
lord.
can't.
No,
They
cause
can't sue
at the
Zeus.
It's the
like
fact
wouldn't
he
it just
said in the
say book
confessional.
trust and all that
He
type
said
of stuff?
somebody came in my room and just stole my shoes.
shoes.
Fucking Rio.
Like,
That was so funny when I found
almost
that.
to myself, I'm like,
But
and you
at the
didn't
same
slap
time,
anybody?
Because I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I was high as shit when I watched that episode, right?
Man,
So
me
I
too.
love
Like
like
it was
that.
so weak.
so
I
so here's
fucking
so here's what my thought process was when he went to go get sneakers. Like I was like, oh shit, that man pulled up with sneakers. I don't remember him having sneakers in his hand. I'm just like, wait, he ain't got no room. So whose room is he in
man.
getting sneakers? I'm like, hold on,
That's my thing.
these
I
aren't
paused it. I'm
his
like,
sneakers.
those
And
shoes
then,
look a little tiny.
and then
Man, when I tell y'all.
the next scene when Dylan is walking in his socks, I was like, hold on, bring it back.
Rewind.
Those are Dylan's sneakers.
Let me go back.
Got it.
yeah.
I was like,
But
really?
no,
I
Man,
didn't
that
rewind
man,
nothing. I went
that
on Dylan's
his shoes
IG.
be
I
tied up so fucking tight, man.
But it's not
Who,
simple fact
Dylan?
of
Because
you disrespecting
Dylan is a
me.
Dylan's
white
Walking
shoes
boy.
my
be tied up so tight, man. Like,
You know
I
how
can't.
you know how them people be. I don't want to
like
be
it would
racist or
definitely
nothing, but
not
you know how
be a
them
good
people be.
one, a good housewarming.
yeah, you right.
You don't know. No, seriously. During those 2 episodes with the house party, when I saw the first scene with Dylan, I was like, oh shit, that's right.
Every time I go
Like,
Dylan,
where
I
was
just
he?
almost throw him out the fucking window.
He was literally
Just one
gone. He
time.
even said that. I was like, okay,
Okay,
well,
Man, I
so
wouldn't
forgot
have
he
missed
wasn't
you.
even on the show.
so here's one thing that's funny about this, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna tell y'all my top three. Number one off rip is gonna be Relly. Relly is my favorite,
Slay.
110%, because
I
Period.
love
Relly is
Real.
really me. Like any of my friends that know me, they know that the comments that he make, all that stuff, the facial expressions, that is literally
Uh-huh.
Always,
me. So
Yeah.
always
right
sassy,
after
always
him
hilarious.
is gonna be Gutter, 110%. Because even down from them in the first episode, the way that they was clicking in the first 3 episodes, I was like, yeah, I love it.
Mm,
Then I already knew about them from prior. But my third is Jonathan. I don't care.
I
Jonathan
fuck
is my
with
third.
that
you know
nigga
what?
there. I
Jonathan is my
fuck
Oh,
third.
with
I
this
didn't
nigga
even
there.
think of Jonathan.
Me
Jonathan is my third.
neither.
Because Jonathan is my number one, period. That's my friend.
What?
What's
I
in
Jonathan is
fuck
my
my
with
head?
third.
That's
that.
my friend in my head.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him. Baby, he
Mm.
showed me you was a bad boy off of just the rip. Soon as you came in the house. As soon as he just came in the house, I knew he was a bad boy. He just made his ground, stood his
Mm.
ground.
First
This
and
is
So,
my
foremost,
so where's my
room.
room?
This is my
I
Where's
room.
my
already knew
room?
about Jonathan. Jonathan got arrested in like
I would walk in and this is
2003.
my
I would love that for him.
Jonathan got arrested in like 2003. Like I knew about Jonathan. Jonathan really he's like that. Like Jonathan's damn sure like that.
I knew he was
But
getting the shit soon as he walked through the door.
first of all, y'all should have knew that he was with the shit from the little confessionals before he even walked in the door. That man was
Mm.
already he was
He
talking
was.
so confidently. He already knew the vibes.
It's the mere fact that everybody was waiting for him. Literally, everyone was
What?
just like, "I'm just waiting for Jonathan," and then we're gonna
I feel like
drop.
I feel
No,
like
Boom.
I'm
I'm just
I'm
waiting
going
for the
to
new
be a
guy.
hundred with you. I'm
right.
going to be
Like
a
they
Mm.
hundred
got
with
y'all
you.
all at the
My
table huddled up.
first and foremost, I find it funny. Here's what I find funny. I find it very funny that Moolah had the balls to question Carry On, but didn't have the balls to question Jonathan nor Rio.
Right.
Mm.
Right. I'm
So he
saying.
Because
knew that
Rio
Carry On wasn't gonna do nothing.
questionable for me. Rio was very
Hmm.
questionable.
He
He
likes to
said
pick
he's
and choose his
straight.
battles, but that's neither here
Mm-hmm.
nor there. So
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I love Jonathan, right? Jonathan is literally the epitome of it's on site. I don't care about none of that extra stuff. We not doing no the talking. We not doing like he said it in the interview. He said, I don't do the yelling. I don't do the arguing.
Uh-huh.
If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. And he meant that.
Literally.
And then once Rio, because I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, all Rio had to do was one thing. mind
Mind
his business.
his damn business. He should
Rio,
have sat
all
there and
he
ate
needed
his
to
What
do
y'all
was
food.
think
mind
about?
his
You remember
business,
when
bro.
after Jonathan beat his ass upstairs? You remember he came downstairs. He was in the kitchen talking to Carrie
Look,
on.
All
What
he
y'all
had
think
to
about
I
do
Carrie
was
mean,
on
if
that
mind
y'all
damn
his
think
time?
about
business.
it, he whooped Rio all through the motherfucking house. Okay,
throughout the
he
house,
beat
You
your ass
like
in the
upstairs,
master
hold on,
bedroom. He beat
downstairs,
your ass in the
outside.
living room.
I
He
was about
beat
to
your
say,
ass
yeah.
outside. He beat
Carrie
your
on.
ass with a
He
chair
was
in
If you
front of
talking
the
he
about
was
house.
in the house,
irritating me
He whooped
so
you all
bad
through
that
the damn
day.
house.
you like in the house. Let's talk about it. At this point, Jonathan gave that man a tour of the whole
Man,
entire
what?
place.
That's what
Literally
I'm saying.
Oh my
He
threw
god.
even
that
helped
bitch.
you into the closet. You didn't even need to walk there. He slid you there himself.
He
I'm
said,
just
"Well, this is the closet in this room.
right. The room is
this
pretty
is
big.
this is
You
the
can sleep
No,
on
roulette.
the
but
bed.
like, why
It was
did
the fact
like
with the damn
Milan
chair.
get
It
up
was the
there
chair for
and
me.
say that
I
how
love
they
the
gonna
chair part.
what? Did Milan get in the confession and say they fighting over a room that's what? How they gonna be fighting over my room? First of all, you ain't gonna do nothing about the room, so somebody had to do something.
No, let me.
Right.
No. See, once again, I'm gonna say it just like this, right? Maybe when I was younger, because I'm 25, right? Maybe when I was like 16, 15, 16, if my friend called me and was like, "Yo, some people messing with me," I was like, "Yo, I need
Uh-huh.
you to pull up." You feel
Uh-huh.
me? As a friend, I'm whatever my friend is on, I'm on that too, times
I'm
10.
on that shit
You feel
too.
Right.
me? Facts.
Like
But once you get older, sometimes you have to hold your friends accountable for their for what
Uh-huh.
they
For
do.
they
You feel me?
Honestly,
And
yeah.
he didn't even. I love the loyalty. Don't get me wrong. That's one thing I will
I mean,
respect
that is
about
one thing.
Rio.
Yes, that's
Rio
good.
is very loyal, but he
But
is
like,
loyal. He is loyal.
he loyal to the
Like
wrong nigga.
now
But
hmm
he's loyal. He's blindly loyal. I'll say that. He's
and that's
blindly
bad.
loyal
Blindly
because
loyal is terrible.
you're going to bat for somebody that watched you get your ass beat. Like,
hmm
that's what I'm saying. Like
and you
I would
still
have
friends
turned
with him to
around
this
and whooped
day.
his ass and went back to whooping
Corny.
Jonathan's ass after
You're
I
stupid.
whooped his ass.
He's stupid.
It's
it's
just
the
more
fact
like
that you're still friends with him to this day. Like,
he
Like
could be
that
no,
man
easy.
bro.
helped
He
me.
could be easy to manipulate, pretty much, because Milan is a manipulator.
Because
Like I was
I,
even just like, wow.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You know how much stuff probably like. You know how much stuff Rio probably found out while watching this show? And then Milan was probably on some like, no, the producers made it seem like no, bro. Like
Literally, Rio's still friends
he
with
set
him,
that man he set him up bad. Like
even
he
after
like how you
watching the
set your own
show.
man's up?
Literally. And it's just like, Rio, do
He didn't
not
want
be
to
friends with
fight.
this man.
He didn't want
Please.
to fight
He's just
because
using you because he
he
don't want
didn't
to
want to
fight.
he didn't want to fight because quote unquote his leg was hurting.
No, I wasn't. He Superman jumped carry on. Back of the head. All right. Yeah, your
Yeah, he
leg
did
hurt.
I'm
that.
sorry, what after from what did they say? They said that it took Jonathan, not Jonathan, Milan probably like 2 hours, like an hour or two to even fight carry on. But he was doing all that crazy talking in the parking lot while they was probably like 15 feet away from each other. Why
He
you
was
ain't
giving
just do it then
crazy.
and get it over with?
He was giving crazy, honestly, because
That man was in the
he
parking lot
was
skipping
fooling,
around.
walking around, doing all
Hey
that, and he was
guys.
just
Like,
waiting.
Alright. I'm finna go, you guys. I enjoyed the chat. Add me
Yes,
on
thank you so
Facebook if y'all
much.
want.
Okay. And if you want, follow the YouTube. Basically, we do panels like this every week. We talk about Bad Boys Club. Y'all can come up, come speak your mind. And it's just like a place where you can just talk and have fun and talk about different things.
Thank you so much for being here, girl.
But I'm so about to add
Alright.
you.
You have a good night.
You too.
good
Bye.
night.
But yeah, I don't know. You know the thing about this show, I think it's not it's kind of sad once you realize it's just kind of like, oh, everyone is grown. Everyone's grown.
Like,
Milan is grown and
Right.
he's doing that. Like once you start realizing that, it's like, oh, it's kind of sad.
okay, so I have a question. This it's not related to Bad Boys Club. Well, it's not
Mm,
related to Bad Boys, but it's related to another show that Zeus stole this idea from. which
Yeah.
is called the Bad Boys Club, right? That's the reason why Zeus couldn't name it Bad Boys Club. They had to name it
Yeah,
Bad
they
Boys
couldn't name
LA.
it Bad Boys Club. Everyone's
Right.
saying Bad Boys Club, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's copyright.
Right, because of Gemini Films. So I'm not sure if y'all seen it before, but if the season that's out now for Bad Boys compared to the season that's out now for Bad Boys Club, it's only 4 episodes in for Bad Boys Club. And when I tell you there's so much more fights, there's no security. People are getting pressed in the head with bottles and hockey
Well,
sticks.
my thing about it, will y'all be watching next season of Bad Boys Club if they have
Hell
it?
no.
Uh,
I need to see who's gonna be up there. It depends on who.
I'ma watch.
It depends on who's gonna be up there for me because I feel like the way that I walked into the show with my expectations, I don't want to be let down again. So I'm probably just gonna watch it for my selective few, and if anything catches my eye, then cool beans. But the
Well,
only
I'm gonna
way
watch
that
it
I
off my
would,
mom's Zeus account because I'm not paying for that no more.
oh,
you
let
know
me
what?
tell you
I
something.
see Gemini Films on YouTube right now. You know what? Let me go because I
Mm-hmm.
might just watch this tonight.
Bad Boys
Okay,
Club
I'm looking
season
at it
Okay.
right
7.
now.
Listen, Bad
Yeah,
Send
Boys
it
I
to
got
me,
it
Club
G.
right
season
here.
7.
Girl, I'm gonna send it to you because this I can't
Season
believe they have
7.
full episodes.
It's
Four
giving.
episodes
It's
already?
it's 4 episodes.
It just says 3 right now.
Okay, cool. So that means they didn't drop the fourth one because the fourth one was supposed to drop today. I guess it's some
Oh
new one
damn, how
that's
late?
yeah.
Oh, I have a question.
Damn.
Do you guys watch Jocelyn's Cabaret?
No, I do not, but my friends
No,
do.
Me
Mm,
neither.
I watched the first season. I hate that bitch.
somebody had told me like you should watch it. I said no, cause for one, I'm gonna get pissed off just by seeing how she be treating them girls.
Just seeing her.
So no.
Oh my
I hate
god,
the
I
way
can't
she
even
talks.
watch season 2.
It's
She is a
I just hate the
bitch.
cadence of her speech. Like
Mm,
I can't listen to her talk because it just pisses me off. Because it just sounds
Yeah.
like a
Jocelyn's
toddler that's
Cabaret.
just like learning English, and it's just like I can't. She be like, "Who you
Mm,
But like
talking
every
to?"
time
I
I hear her
can't.
talk, I just think of like her, like how she talked when she was on, when she first came to Love and Hip Hop. Be like, Stevie, why you do that to me, Stevie?
Stevie,
Stevie.
give me the key.
Stevie.
If you don't go to hell.
Why you do that to me, Stevie? I'm like
Be
Jocelyn.
like,
Jocelyn.
No, but no, no, no,
Stevie,
no,
you
no, no,
hurt
no.
my
See,
feelings,
no,
Stevie.
y'all messing up. She never said she will never say Stevie. She always said Stevie. It was with a
Stevie.
B. Yes. If
Yes.
you
Stevie.
really listen to it, she's saying
Stevie.
Stevie. Yes. She's
I
That's
not
why
saying
it's so
can't.
damn funny. I'm like Jocelyn. Stop. Stop.
Yo, bro.
It's the Molly the maid for me.
I fucking
It's the Molly the
can't.
maid for me. Oh no! It's K Michelle. She's shaking the table. Bitch, that bitch was shaking the table. Woo,
She was
shaking the
shaking
table.
the table.
Now I do say that when I'm in arguments or fights now. Like, ooh, shaking the
You
table.
say what
Like,
now?
ooh, am I scared? No.
Listen.
Oh my god.
I can't. But no, I don't like Jocelyn. I don't.
I mean
I'm
neither.
trying to watch season. I'm trying to watch season 2. I honestly can't because she was terrible in season 1. Horrible. I'm like, I
Really
can't do
was.
another one.
I just don't understand how people deal with her nasty ass attitude. Like, now I see why certain people aren't on the show because I would knock her out. Like, I will knock her out. Like, you're not about to tell me in my face, I'll beat your ass, I'll beat your ass, I'll beat your ass. Beat my ass.
See, here's the thing about black people, and once somebody sit there and say to a room full of black people, "I'll whip everybody ass in here," we all gonna look at you like,
Literally, like, you're gonna get jumped. Like, shut
Right.
the
Like,
fuck up.
Right. Like,
took a
and
jump. The
nobody need
first
to
thing that
jump
come to
you
my
anyway,
mind
so
is
I'm going to just
who.
beat your ass by myself.
That's what I'm
Literally,
saying.
like,
Come on, bro. Because in my mind, it's like, who's beating the who's me? Oh,
Who's
what's
ass?
the word? Like,
Whose ass? You need to point out whose ass you gonna beat. Because
like,
you point at
who?
me, bitch, we're gonna fight, okay?
I'm not even giving you
okay.
the chance to breathe after you point at me. Like, it's clipped after that. It's just straight up minks. Like, I'm not, nah, bro.
I
I'm
just
not
don't
with
like
none of
how
that.
she just only has people that she can rule over. Like, she
That's
can
the
run over
thing.
them
That
like
Yes.
was
they're
so
dogs.
creepy to me. I was just like, why are you so like dominating because and there's just some scenes where she's just like, oh my God, I just love helping out these girls. And then in the confessionals, she's just like these fucking $2 hoes, fucking raggedy
Right.
ass
Oh
Like,
my
bitches. I'm
God,
helping out these
yes.
raggedy fucking hoes. I'm like,
That's because that's what she's used to.
literally.
That is literally all that she's used to. That
And it's just like,
oh, you're not gonna call
okay,
me no
like
$2
you
hoe,
being one
because you're the
way,
$2 hoe.
and then I don't know. And that one scene with what's her name? That little sweet girl. I don't know, but Jocelyn cussed her out, and I'm just like, what the like, oh, really? I I made up this whole drama to protect you, and you're not grateful. I was like, I felt so bad for her. I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. No, yeah, if you ever watch season one, that's what happened in it. She's a bitch. No one likes her. It's cool.
well, that's
Oh wait,
I
who's your?
definitely don't watch that show.
My favorite is Raven. Like, she's so cute, but then it's just like, why? Why
From
are you
who?
turning her racist? Like, ugh. Like Black Diamond is a racist. Like, the way you put that hard when you say the nigga word to her is just like,
Ooh.
you're racist. Racist.
But yeah, that's Jocelyn
Buddy,
though.
the only reason why I would probably watch that show is for the titties. That's it.
I like nudity, so let me see some titties. Let me
Yeah,
see titties.
yeah. It was interesting. The second season seemed like more, I don't know, like more reality showish, and I didn't really like that. I was like,
That part.
mm.
But
But
my
I'm definitely
favorite
gonna
girl,
watch. Hmm?
like my favorite girl, she from season one actually is what's her name? Big Legs. Oh, she was funny.
Big like,
She
oh
got her
yeah,
own
I
joint,
like
and
her.
I heard like I watched like one episode of it, and she's like she was upset with the way that Jocelyn was treating her. But if you watch
Literally.
her show, she treats the girls the same way that Jocelyn was treating her. So
Oh my
it's very
And then
God.
the
confusing.
thing about it is,
A
when you
cycle.
were treated like a $2 hoe yourself, it honestly, it should change you to not treat everyone like $2 hoes, because you were
Exactly.
that $2
Yeah,
hoe.
you were a $2 hoe.
And
But
then
no,
when
people's
Jocelyn,
just like, mm-hmm.
oh, you can finish what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a huge cycle. Oh, now I'm not a $2 hoe. Let me go and be
Let
like,
me,
oh, let me go and help
yeah, like let me treat
other
these people.
$2 hoes.
Yeah,
Like,
like nah,
but
bro.
and you're trying to uplift women? Yo, all right, dude.
Yeah.
I
Nah, like
actually wrote a note for Bad Boys. It says, I didn't see any black women, and I didn't. Like, everyone they were picking was like, ambiguous.
Mm, they mentioned that. They were like, oh, there's no dark-skinned women, but then they were just like, but we
Yes.
don't want to like do no what do they call it? Tokening or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
And
like
you
the
that's just
talking
like,
about for the
token
video
well,
black.
shoot?
yeah, for their little music video or whatever. They're like,
But
there's no dark-skinned women. But
so I think the only dark skinned girl that they had for real, and she wasn't even really dark skinned, was number 4, the one that was a trans
yeah,
woman.
the trans
Yeah,
woman. It was
Yeah,
kind
that
of
that
like,
nigga really said, I bet
yeah,
you she
like,
would
she
be
really
coming to this
got up
video
there and
like,
shoot.
she did her
let's
thing.
go.
Like, you ain't see her pickle swinging in her pickle jar, so you rate
Yes,
her,
I knew she was a trans from
rate
like
her,
Facebook.
actually rate
Ugh.
her.
I
Hmm.
didn't.
No
I'm gonna keep it a
disrespect.
stack with you. I didn't see none of the auditions for
I
not
wasn't looking
none
at
of
my
them.
screen.
I'm going to be 110% with you. When I seen that they was all sitting down at that table, I didn't give a fuck about not shit that was going on, and I just completely just fast
You
forward
know,
straight through all that
I
shit.
think I think last week I didn't even
Oh,
finish
I
the
thought
episode.
I didn't
everyone's
either.
hitting a split. Some girls was hitting splits left and right. Everybody just on the floor. Then the
No,
booty
girl
twerk
that
split, girl.
jumped
The
on that
booty twerk split.
table when
It
she
was
stood
was
up and
one girl
started
that was
jumping on
That
that
one on the
table.
extremely
table,
It's a
jumping
table and it's
like it
Yeah,
both
ain't
it was a
of
couple
glass.
that
like,
was extremely cringy, like very cringy. It was
you're
one that
putting your
couldn't,
bare
like she
bottom
did
on the
one.
floor.
Nah, that's what you was upset about. I was upset with the. This is what made me like skip through all that, like all the rest of the shit. It was the first girl that did the little spin joint on the pole, and then she jumped
Hmm.
up and did the same move over and over. I was just like,
Oh
yeah, I'm
I
not
yes.
watching this
can't.
shit. I'm not doing
Can y'all
this.
say that again to me?
So it was a scene from the episode prior where I think it was the first girl, I believe. She got to the pole and she literally did one move over and over. Like she just got to the pole when she just slid down and
Oh
then
hell!
jumped back to the pole when
If
she slid
they
down
I would
again.
have told her audition over. Don't even come back. Don't come
if
back.
they would have cast her, she would have been what, another dark skinned girl.
First of all, my problem is that y'all have a stripper pole and nobody's using it. Nobody's using it. They're just walking around the stripper pole shaking ass and
Oh
getting
no,
split.
wait. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all was
There was
smoking.
only like one
You
person
said
that
that.
actually used it.
You said that while
Yeah.
I had smoke in my lungs.
Oh,
It
I
was
said
like two or three of them that was definitely doing some things on the pole.
but
And I was
that's
just like,
only
oh,
3
okay.
people.
Out of like the 75 people that auditioned.
Right, like there's a whole living room full of people over there. And dining room.
I can't.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was one of the girls that was like, what was that, number 10? She looked like somebody I knew, and I sent the screenshot. I'm like, yo, why does it look like you? She was like, I wish. I said, no, you don't. Not the way niggas was talking about that girl. They said that she was a goddamn crackhead prostitute. I don't think
Oh
you
my
was.
god. They were saying that, and I'm just like, I don't know how
And
to feel
Don't you
about
not
that, but
see
I was
I
that
just like, you
don't
girl?
know what?
I don't like how Curtis put that girl on blast. Like, yeah, we did something. She gotta make it in the video. Like, what the don't put
Okay,
my
because no,
business
now that
out
you
like that.
said
Like
that,
that's
yeah,
disrespectful.
like y'all, nobody didn't
I
have
don't
to
care
know
for
that.
anything that I don't care about
Literally,
anything that Moolah has to say or anything that he has to do with anything. If you want me to be honest with you, Moolah has the worst verse on that track thus far.
I didn't
No,
think
oh,
it
oh,
was
this,
a good
definitely,
verse.
oh
When
my
oh,
he said
God, no,
ASB, the
definitely.
I
fucking
thought
thing was
Moolah
over.
has the
Mulan
He
worst
had
really,
worse.
verse.
Um,
Moolah has
what's the
the worst
name?
verse, and then the second verse is Milan.
Yes,
But
literally,
yes.
the
those
top
two
two
were
Yeah, because
verses
literally
he
the
recited
is
worst.
his
Gutta and
verse
Curtis.
literally.
Like
I don't know
Curtis
who
Mulan
has
and
the
verse
better
was
verse.
Gutta
just so
Their verse is
really,
fire.
comical.
Okay,
Duh,
I take
duh,
that back.
mhm,
So Gutta is
duh.
number one,
Like,
and then Curtis is number two.
definitely, those two did amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Mulaz, I was just kind of like, okay, and then Mulan, I don't even know what his sound like. I don't know.
I just
I
know
haven't
he
paid
was coming
attention.
so. That's a bad boy. I don't even think he had a verse.
No, he has a verse.
Oh,
No, he
that's
has
the
a
only
verse.
thing.
No, he
So
has a
he had,
verse.
oh, he had a
He
verse?
has a
Okay,
verse
I thought it was just the
because
chorus.
in the episode in that same episode that we was talking about, not this one, but the other one, that's when they was
Hmm.
finishing the song. And y'all remember when
Mm,
Rio had pulled up in the booth with him, looking like a sad
mm,
puppy and shit, with his hat backwards. And you feel me? He was bopping to the song the best way he
literally,
possibly can.
like, what
And
is
you
he?
feel me?
He literally wasn't there. What is Rio doing? What is Rio
I'm gonna
doing?
keep it a step. Like Rio was really on the show. Like they already said why Rio was on the show. I think Anthony put that shit out there. Rio said no. Anthony said that Rio was only on the show because Milan said that he's no longer going to do the show unless Rio was on, and that's the only reason why
Jesus
Rio's there.
Christ. Jesus Christ. Karen.
What?
Karen. Karen.
Wow.
Girl,
What a
If Milan
Karen
don't
ass
sit
fucking
his
bitch.
old ass down, you is too grown to be having somebody to cover you and protect you.
Literally, that's
Right,
all the reason why Rio
like
was
You like
there.
grown?
he
That
looked
nigga
Guard
like
is
dog.
grown
he
and
looked like
big.
he
That
smoked
nigga
a
big as
pack of
shit,
Newports, standing there shaking like, Rio,
Guard
please,
dog.
please, please
And he
help
wasn't even a
me.
good guard dog either.
No, it wasn't.
bro. I would have put that goddamn dog down if Rio was my damn dog. You ain't
Literally.
even protect me. You couldn't even protect yourself. How can I trust you to
All
protect me,
dogs go to
bitch?
heaven, honey.
Okay.
John,
No,
that's what
that one was
Jonathan
going to
said.
hell. That one was
First
going
of
to
all,
hell.
we ain't
You
friends
beat
no
the
more.
goddamn
After
shit
I
out
get my
that
ass
man.
whooped, we're not friends.
But that's the
After
thing.
you
Rio
set
said it
up,
in the
no.
confessional.
After
Hmm?
you set up on that wall and watch me get jumped from afar, you wouldn't
Oh,
even have no
okay. So
contact with me.
Milan says that they edited him doing that.
That's a
Like he
motherfucking
says
lie.
that
And
he
That is
lie.
a goddamn
Exactly.
lie.
That's a lie.
A
Let
lie.
me tell you why that's a goddamn lie. If we watch that shit over right the fuck now, you can literally see him on the side watching him get his ass beat.
Literally. And then he
yes
leaves
in
for a
the
little.
room.
And it's
He
like,
was
But
with
he was
Rio
like,
the
"Oh
entire time
no,
until
I
he
was trying
left
to
to go
help
to the
Rio.
neighbor.
They
Get the
edited
fuck
out."
out of here. That nigga capping OD. You seen the fear in that nigga face when they started shooting it. Get the
literally, he
fuck
was
out of
just
here.
like, oh, oh man, this is
That nigga
so
said, oh.
crazy.
That nigga said,
This
oh,
is
he's ripping out his
crazy.
hair.
He
Like,
was
it's just
going
kind of
for the
like, oh. my
because
God. And you
that
knew
nigga was
why.
willing. That nigga was willing and ready to shoot it with Anthony over that room. Took the chain off, did all that shit.
Oh,
But when
they say
Jonathan saw,
that was staged. Like it was just a stage
he
fight.
gotta say. Here's my thing. I don't believe anything that Milan says at
At
Me
all.
this
neither.
point.
I, I
At
don't
this
I don't
point.
I don't believe that was fake.
And that's what he gets. Because it's just like, you are a
I personally
complete
feel like
manipulator.
he's just trying to make it look good right now. You feel me?
Literally.
I don't think that was fake. I really
He
do
literally,
not think
like,
that was a fake scuffle. It wasn't a
he.
fight because all they was doing was just
Mm,
really just grabbing each other and pushing each other. But I don't think that was fake. I don't think that was fake at all. I feel like that
especially,
was a little. I feel
especially
like
the
that was a
fight
little
with
brother. You know,
Jonathan. Hmm.
facts. I think that was a little brotherly, sisterly love,
Jonathan and
whatever. You feel
Rio?
me?
Oh no, that
But
was like true
well, you
rage.
guys,
That
did
was
you
true
think
rage.
that Anthony wanted to have sex with Milan? Like they
Yeah,
wanted to
Huh?
be like a power couple?
yeah, I believe
Oh,
it.
from that one episode?
I believe it.
Yeah.
Y'all think really
Oh no,
thought
not even that one episode. It was just at the very beginning. It was just like, ooh, Anthony and Mulan, and I'm just like, and I'm not interested. Whatever.
like when really
Okay.
really don't do it to me?
And really, no, don't be tainted, please.
Honestly, um, Relly is probably the only reason why I was able to get through the first episode.
Yes.
Honest.
He was so funny. He was
He told
drawn
me,
from
No,
the
no,
bat.
run up
no,
on that hoe,
no.
I'm
I loved it.
gonna beat you. Run up on that hoe, I'm gonna beat
Relly,
you. I was like,
Relly,
oh my
Relly
god.
reminds me like in that scene. Relly reminded me of my mom because that's some shit that
Right?
my mother would say to
I
me.
feel like
Yes.
You feel me? So it was just
you
like
beat their ass or
I
I'm gonna
didn't
beat
see anything
you.
wrong with it. I didn't
Yes,
see anything
like
wrong with what he said. It was like, oh,
Me
you saw all
neither.
that shit in the bed, beat that nigga ass then. These niggas was
Literally.
like
explaining
if
on
I
air
was
because what did the air do to y'all?
like
It
if I
was
lost the fight, my mama would make
My
me
mom was
get out there
beating my
and
ass.
refight again.
No. Let me tell you what my
Be
mother was
like,
doing. My
you
mother
either
was
touch
saying,
her
"Oh,
or
you
I'ma touch her.
lost."
Be like,
My
wait, what?
my mother was saying, "Oh, you." She said this to me plenty of times. If you ever lose a fight, you better not tell me. And even if you don't tell me, I'm gonna find out.
it's
Cause what
telling
I'm gonna
me
do is I'm gonna
you
beat your ass,
you
and then
keep
we gonna
going back.
find the person. No. My mother is the type to beat your ass, and then you gotta go fight after you got your ass beat. And if you don't win again, she's beating your ass in front of everybody. My
Oh
mother is
my
the reason
fucking.
why I have never lost a fight. Hell no. I'm
Because
scared
you
of my
better
mom.
win.
Fuck that.
You better
Honestly,
win.
My
I
mother
lost
is
I
Haitian.
lost a few, but I always went back.
Oh.
So
My mother is
Oh.
Haitian. Haitians don't play that shit
Oh.
when it comes down to fighting.
Oh. Oh no.
Anybody that know
Caribbean and
Haitians,
Haitian,
anybody that know Caribbeans in general, they don't give a
th-
fuck about
they're
none of that shit.
crazy.
If you lose a fight, nigga, it's
it's
clear.
giving
I'm
You're
beating your ass,
done.
and now you
You're
gotta fight.
you're done.
It's
it's
clip.
giving
There's no
machete.
conversation. There's no negotiation. You better win.
You better win.
You
You better
better
win.
win.
It ain't
And
giving
I already know. Oh my fucking God. But no. Mm-mm-mm. Mr. Rio. Yeah. We can all agree he's just a mystery at this point because it's just like,
Dylan's more of a mystery than Rio. I feel like Rio is just,
oh, he's just boring. We figured him out. He's just boring. It's just like, come on. Whenever he goes out, you're in your little flannel and jeans. Okay, country boy. I love that for you. Jesus fucking
As
Christ.
soon as I hear girl, I'm just like, all right, skip 10 seconds.
Girl.
That
It's
nigga
like,
Curtis said, don't call, you feel
mm-hmm.
me? Don't call me
That
girl.
don't,
Nigga
I
said,
don't,
bitch. All
the
right, that's what you don't
eyebrow
want to hear,
bit.
girl.
Well, do y'all remember in the first like 2 episodes where where they were about to fight, where they were about to jump like Moolah and Luigi? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Curtis.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
Nah. I'm not gonna lie to you. You should have kept going with Luigi. I fucking love that.
We used
For
to
that
either say
moment.
player 2 or Luigi. That's what we
No,
used to call him.
no.
I have to do
Luigi
my
is
edit
fucking
of
golden.
Mario and
That's
Luigi
perfect.
for them. It's hilarious.
No, Luigi is perfect because in that moment he was really just dick riding.
Very
He really
much.
was.
Like
Literally.
in the
He was
video,
like, nah, I think that he just
artists
want to
and shit.
know. You feel me? He just want to answer. He just want to answer to the question. It was just like, yo, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, why does it matter?
Literally. He was dead wrong.
And
Like
it's
Mullah was dead wrong in
Why
that
does
whole
it matter?
situation. Like,
it's not your body.
My thing
Are,
is, why does it matter?
and I'm
Because
so glad that they Mhm.
you're not fucking him.
my thing was this, and this is my thing with like anybody that's on some type of shit when it comes down to questioning a guy's sexuality. My thing
Mhm.
is that leaves more bitches to you. Why the fuck are you upset that niggas is gay? Shut the fuck up.
Apparently he needs to know how he rolls because he doesn't want to be, which is like, okay, we always talk about the trauma, but it's just like, mm,
That
okay.
nigga
I
gay, bro.
mean,
I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. That nigga Moolah is gay as fuck. And
because it's just like,
if anybody in the group, because I had a little, you feel me, a little choice of words for somebody that was in the group. I'm not sure if she's still in the group or not. That has nothing to do with me. She
mm,
felt that Moolah was straight and that Curtis was DL. And I'm just like, you gonna have to explain that to me because if you think that
literally,
Moolah is straight
you're
and
like that,
Curtis is DL, it's given that you got
literally.
some questionable men in your life
It's
because
okay.
He's
you
Like
got
just
some
Curtis,
questionable fucking men in your life because it's really given that you're accustomed to DL niggas because that nigga is gay as shit.
gay, gay as hell. Like, come on.
Everybody in this
And
damn
we
show
all
knows
knew.
at this point.
down there listening. If you want, you can come up and give how you feel about the episode
Ooh,
for Bad Boys.
ooh.
But y'all can continue. I think I don't know. I think Moolah was gay for stay in jail maybe.
Hmm?
Gay for the stay for jail. How people turn gay and stuff like
Oh
that when they
no,
get.
I get what you're saying. I just personally think that nigga he went through some shit when he was out there. You feel me? And that nigga's a little scarred right now. And
He's traumatized.
I feel
He's
like therapy is a thing, and he just needs to talk out his problems so he can get his life together, so he can
Yeah,
be
he needs to go see a
Yeah,
therapist,
comfortable.
a
a
I,
counselor or
therapist.
something.
and
Plus,
taking
I think
trying to talk about your
why
trauma during the
why
show
they
is
not
really
be
not giving.
Curtis is bi though?
Hmm?
Please let me know why you think Curtis is bi. Like I think
Wait,
he's
who
just
said that
very.
Curtis is Bob? Who said
Check
that?
the comment.
Oh,
A lot of,
I'm not
oh,
paying
wait a minute.
attention to no
Oh, I
mind,
forgot about
bro.
that.
Let me
Oh,
Yeah.
tell you
okay. So,
Uh,
something.
yeah.
So hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a
on.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I
Okay.
okay. I definitely need some reasoning for Curtis being bi because I feel like he's comfortable. I
He's
have no I have
comfortable.
I have no
Sexuality.
doubt in my mind that
What?
Curtis is straight. Like Curtis is 110% straight. You can tell.
And
And like
yeah,
and
he
a
can
and a
be
person
around
that's comfortable in their
his pickles in the
sexuality,
pickle
they don't
jar,
give a fuck
and he
about
won't mind.
who's around what.
I can't. Like, yeah, because it's just like, first of all, I'm so tired because it's just like a straight dude who's actually comfortable in his own sexuality. Like, I respect that hard. So it's just kind of like, and it looks like that Curtis is like that. So it's just like, okay, I'm fine with that. If he's not, then cool. I don't know. I never cared. That's just Moolah type shit. Like it's just like let's not go back to episode two, cause oh my God, when Jonathan came through and they were talking about that whole situation, I was like, please do not go back to that.
That
Please.
part.
Almost got PTSD. I was like, that was literally the
Not the
most
PTSD.
stupidest thing to happen in that whole Mula just creating a whole scene, but he was just in the entire series, like the runway, I wasn't feeling it. The party, I wasn't feeling it. Their little photo shoot, whatever the fuck, I don't know where they went. I was like, oh, I wasn't feeling it.
Okay,
I'm like,
so do y'all really think that Anthony didn't have no one show up and that it was Milan that got everybody to show up?
Yes.
I mean, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought Anthony had the pool. Like he was that girl.
Who? Y'all think that Milan had people pull up to that party? If y'all really think that, then I don't know what y'all got going on.
That part.
So you think like
I didn't
maybe
hear
No,
you.
Mulan,
it
someone
was
that Mulan
confirmed.
knew,
It was confirmed by a bunch of people that Milan only brought 3 people,
I,
What?
including Rio,
hmm
What?
I
including
can't.
So
Rio and
really
the guy that
two.
came
So
with
really
Rio.
two.
It was
So
confirmed that he
really
only
two
brought three
people.
people. He only brought 3 people. Everybody came from like Anthony and Gutta and Relly.
That would hurt my damn feelings.
And they didn't even say anything
But
about
he
Gutta
tried.
or Relly.
But you want to know why though?
Yes.
Because Milan was the type to try to take the shine from people.
And of course, we've been new too. Damn, just the whole show was,
Mine is just
yeah,
old and lame.
yo, literally, do not come back for season two. I don't even know if we're gonna watch
Like,
season
what
two.
you call him,
I
Pussy
don't
I
even
I'm
don't
know.
think I'm gonna
watching
watch season
season
two.
2.
I don't even know, like, does it depend on the cast? Well, I don't know any of these
Yes,
hoes.
yes,
Cause
Yeah?
the
yes.
only ones I knew on season one, I already knew who Milan was, but I didn't know too much of
Hmm.
him. I knew who really was, and I knew who Gutta was. Everybody else, I did not know.
Yeah. William the Baddest. Oh, that was so
Didn't know,
embarrassing when I
didn't even
saw
know who he
him.
was. I seen him on Catfish, but it didn't even click until
Wait, so
Catfish.
he's a catfish or what?
Yes, he was a
yes, he was
catfish,
the catfish.
See, it
I
makes
and
can't.
then somebody catfished him later on.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
not the baddest. Not
This
the
is,
baddest.
come on,
The one
William.
who
The
quote unquote
Baddest.
That's where he
put
started
50K on
from.
their body.
He started
Catfish.
from catfish, and then he started rapping.
Who the? Oh my
Um,
god, no. Cause it's just no. Cause
what
no.
what a
Rapping.
backstory. What a backstory. And then he got 20K, free
Wait,
20K.
so is Big Lex coming out with a show? Cause I see this thing
She
called
already has one.
Big Lex
Yeah.
the Baddies.
She already has
Really?
one. What? She
Holy
be
shit!
talking
I
crazy
know
to them girls.
where.
I think it's on Zeus. I think.
And it's
I
on
think it's
Cause
Zeus.
on Zeus.
Damn.
I think it's on Zeus, or I think she has her own.
Yeah.
say less.
Just
We
like
gonna
how Moolah doing his little own show, but it ain't gonna be on Zeus though.
Ew.
Moolah or Milan.
No, Moolah, he
Moolah.
coming out with his own show. What for the heart of Moolah? I think it's something like that.
Ew, my fucking god. Why couldn't it be Curtis?
Okay. No, for
Can
real.
it be
Right.
Curtis? Can Gutta and Curtis get a show? Curtis get the girls and and
Gutta and
and
Relly.
Gutta gets the guys. Like I really feel like that show right there would be something that everyone can watch. You feel me? Because you have him, like all the different type of little things. You got men and you got women.
I can't. Like,
I'm honestly still waiting on this reasoning as to why Curtis is Bob.
Oh, the person
mm,
she left.
Oh, I know. I commented back. He should have got a notification at this point.
Oh,
It's
mm,
really
I
giving evading it.
I really don't
uh,
think Curtis is gay.
yeah,
Again,
and I don't think he's
Me
any type of
neither.
gay. For
I
real,
I
I
really
don't
don't
think
get
think he's
it.
personally,
bisexual.
like when he got in the house, like I think he opened up more to like really Gutta because like him and Gutta really got like a close friendship. But like once he opened up more and just started talking to the ones that are gay, I feel like he
Hmm.
kind of like how to put it know that like their perspective and like how they like what they coming from and stuff like that.
And he's more comfortable with all,
Yes.
like, there was a scene with Rel. Yeah, there was a scene with Darrell. He walked
Mhm.
with, oh wait, Dylan. Oh wait, he's not gay. I don't know.
And then
Can
like
But
someone
when
scrub the ground
always
he
with
was
walked with
Zeus?
talking,
Thank
he
Gutta.
you.
always posted to he always posting a Gutta song. I mean not song but sound. And then like him and Gutta got like a video together.
Yeah,
I
him
think
and gotta
everyone's
do
just
TikToks
saying,
together.
everyone's saying that he's gay because he hangs around gay people, and it's just kind of
Yeah.
like, okay,
But it's like for
that
what
doesn't, okay,
though?
that doesn't make you gay, baby.
I
And
have
but no,
gay
everybody
friends and
thinks
I
so.
love vagina,
Hey,
so I'm a little
hey,
flabbergasted
hmm
as to what does this mean.
Not everybody thinks so. Hey, if you hang around gay people, then you must be gay. And it's just like, okay, clicks.
Nah,
Like
it's
high
giving
school
people.
clicks.
I'm gonna listen. This is me being mature, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if anybody, once again, thinks that Curtis is bi or gay, you have some very questionable men in your life. Like, because there should be no reason why you are so accustomed to to DL niggas or people that you have to really sit there and question, like, oh, you hanging around gay niggas, then oh, you gotta be gay. Because anybody that is comfortable with themselves and their sexuality does not give a
hmm
fuck about what anybody else is doing. They're only
And
worried
this is what
about
I'm
them and the people that they're
saying.
trying to get. So they
Like,
can hang around whoever and whatever they want to do. Like, so
it's
if
kind of
you really
annoying.
feel like it's dumb, it's
Because
very
everybody's
dumb.
always talk about insecure men. It's just like, oh my God, these kind of guys are just so abusive and they get so mad and stuff like that. You see a comfortable man with his sexuality and with
Right,
himself.
and now he has to
Oh,
be
let's
gay.
go and just throw all these things like, oh, you must be gay in like a negative kind of way. And it's just like,
And that
why are you
and
doing
Now,
that
that?
ends up making people not even want to be, associated with the person because y'all are homophobic.
so okay, so now let's think about it on the flip. Let's think about Carry On, right? How
hmm
Carry On, he okay, he said in the show that he was bi, but I'm going to be 110 with you. I really think that he's more pansexual than anything because that's really what he was pointing to the entire time that he was
Mhm.
talking. But
It
people
was,
were very
mhm.
ignorant to all of the different type of labels
Oh, like
that there
sexuality.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just annoying that Mula and Curtis was just not getting it.
Yeah.
Like he was literally saying it. He would
Oh,
say
I
it
have a
after the little
question.
argument, and it's just they
Hmm.
would just dismiss it. So, okay. Hmm? What's up, girl?
Is your name Natalie or Natalie?
Oh, Natalie.
Natalie. So, what was your update on Carry On? I can't see it that well. Like the one from 2 days
Oh,
ago?
when like about him like getting like released from what is it? I ain't gonna say prison but jail. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not in there as of 2 days ago?
Oh, he
Mm-mm.
got out. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got bailed out.
So, like, what's his charges though?
His charge, if I can
Wasn't it
remember.
like accessory to murder or some shit like that?
Oh,
Oh, and
Well,
out.
everybody was saying like he
It,
bought a car from like a woman that was like reported missing.
yeah, something about like she was in a
And I
trunk or
Yeah.
some
think
shit like
somebody
that. I
said
don't know.
her and her man showed up, unalived.
Yeah.
mm.
And then like they said he
So,
had like other warrants and stuff like that.
I'm gonna
mm-hmm.
keep it a
Yeah,
stack with you.
and
That
and then the
it
broken
made no
tail
sense to
light
even
and the
bail the
gun.
nigga out.
Yeah.
It made
But when I
it made
had
no
looked,
sense to bail the nigga
it
out.
didn't say his charge, but it just said like, it said like his bound and when he was released and stuff like that. I mean, not bound, but bond. My bad.
Do y'all think he did it?
Mm. There's literally like zero proof, like just nothing. Just he went to jail for it. So it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
how are we supposed to know? And it's just some woman, not even a woman that
Yeah.
he
Some.
knows, not even just some woman.
Yeah. It was just like.
Listen,
I
Now
that's
just
this is a
between
when
him
I
and
seen
mystery.
those
Jesus.
charges,
Now this is a
I
mystery.
was like, what?
This is between him and Jesus. It's really giving free Mr.
Mm,
Kirk Franklin
like,
to the
fuck
background. You feel
Like I
Dylan.
me?
was like,
This is a mystery. Carry On's been a mystery, but we just kind of stopped like caring.
I mean,
I'm gonna
if
keep it a stack
Carry
with
On
you. I
is
love
how he
Carry
is in
On.
the show, I
I
don't
do
think he would
too.
be one because
I'm
he would play
I'm
mind games.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why I love Carry On, right? I love Carry On because he's very true to himself no matter what.
I
He
agree.
doesn't care about what anybody has to say about him. He's gonna
hmm
do him regardless, even down to after all this shit that happened between Mulan, Curtis, and him.
Mhm.
Like he was going to remain true to him no matter what. So And then on top of that, with all the stuff that he went through with his father, like that's a lot. He has a lot of pressure on him because of who his father is. And there's a lot of people that's not really taking account to that. Yes, he's his own
So,
person, but when you have a father like Kurt Franklin,
Mm-hmm.
did you guys hear about what do either of you know what type of tape was put out on Carry
oh
On and his dad?
baby,
Like
baby,
all
let me
I
say something.
heard was his dad cursing him out on a voicemail. I
I'm
don't
I'm
know
in
any
the
other
church
tape.
world like it's nothing. Okay, like
Can we get
it's
into that?
nothing.
Would y'all like
So
to?
pretty much, what happened was I believe that it was on the lines of Carry On had hit him up about I think it was like helping him with something or something like that, and then Kurt was like no. So Carry On started telling Kurt about himself, and then you feel me? I think Carry On said something on the lines of like how he wanted to, shoot it with his pops or something like that. And then that's when he left a voice note for Carry On, and Carry On put that video out. He didn't tell the full story as to what happened. He just put that clip out, and then that was it. But Carry On was more so hurt due to the fact that instead of apologizing to his son, he apologized to his fans first. He never apologized to him. I
Mm.
don't even think they don't even talk. He apologized to his fans before anything. He put a post out, was like, I apologize for my actions and blah 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 and the third, but never acknowledged him like his son and how he felt. You
Oh
feel me?
yes,
So
you right.
Well, you
so
know
it
what?
was
In
it
that
was a
case, it's like,
lot.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
G,
the
can you send Sylvia the link?
Uh, sure. Oh.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just needed him to send the link real quick. But
I'm glad that I know the backstory because I think for the longest time I was just kind of like, I knew, I was listening to one of Kirk Franklin's songs, but when I watched the show, I was like, who the fuck is Kirk Franklin? And I was like, oh,
yes.
right,
So
I think everybody
you
thought
gotta
that too.
think
God,
about it.
he's
That
an awesome God, he reigns. I was like,
but the
oh,
but
okay,
the
I
thing
cool.
was
about it
raised in
is
a church, so like I know everything, every gospel, every praise song,
facts.
everything. So
Facts.
like,
Kirk Franklin. I just did not know who
But
he was, and then I was like, he's him, and I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. Hi, carry on.
but then it made sense as to why Carry On is so private. You have to like I said before, you have to take into account of who his father is. When it comes
mhm,
down to the church world, you are accustomed to hiding yourself or being private to make sure
yes,
that you are not judged.
yes,
So
Honestly,
when you're like that and you're raised that way, you are literally only accustomed to, nah, I don't fuck with these people. I don't know these people. I'm going to keep all of my business to myself and I'm going to just remain, you feel me, me. And that's just how Carry On presented himself. He was going to do
yes,
him regardless. But once once he puts a label on something, you already know how the media gets. Kurt Franklin's son has labeled himself as da da
Yeah,
da
he
da da.
really don't like the
Like
word when people say Kurt Franklin's son.
Kurt
you,
But it's
Franklin's
but
so
that,
son.
catchy, Kurt
but you
Franklin's
want
son.
exactly. That's why is everybody's gonna be like when you're a celebrity's kid. It's gonna be very annoying when you're not even referred to as your name. Like nobody
yes.
really refers to him as Carry On. Nobody really
Like,
knew what his name was, like for real, until this show. Everybody was literally to this day they still call him like me,
Mr. Kurt
Mr. Kurt
Kurt
Franklin.
Franklin's son.
Franklin's son.
Yeah, like
I
I
just
actually
love the
would
way
just say
Gutter
carry
says it,
on.
Mr.
I
Kurt
would just say
Franklin's
carry on because
son.
I thought it was a good name. I actually like the name carry on. So that's why I'm
Me
just like
too.
carry on. It's a good name. So, but I always
Can
think
you
about like
carry on?
Beyonce or something like
nah, you're
what's her name?
annoying.
Blue Ivy. Like, are we gonna call her like Beyonce's daughter? That's why
No,
I'm
I
just kind
call
of
her
like,
Vic.
I call her Blue.
That
Yeah, I call
Ever
part.
since
I,
Beyonce made
I,
that song, like
I
Blue.
call her
oh,
Vic,
look
like
at
the
Blue
Vic lighter.
Ivy.
Not big.
No, I do. Tell me her full name.
Blue Ivy Carter.
Blue eye. Okay, cool. What
I
what is the lighter?
can't.
What is the
I
lighter? It's a what
Oh
lighter?
can't.
my god.
All right.
That is the name, Blue Ivy
That is
Carter.
Right. And
so.
I call her big.
Her initial. I can't.
You
I call her
wrong.
big.
Wow. I didn't even think
Excuse me.
I didn't even think of that till now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
This Blue Ivy Carter. I can't pick.
hmm
No. Blue Ivy.
Imagine how Blue Ivy feels walking down the street and people are, I love you.
Bick.
I love you,
I'm
Blue.
walking. I'm
I
walking to
love
her like,
you.
hey, what's up, big? How you
Like,
doing?
No, you
Mm-mm.
can't you
I'm
can't
gonna
do
just
shit to
Not on
be
Beyonce.
Beyonce's
like, are you
internet.
crazy?
Not on Beyonce's internet.
Okay.
You think I give a fuck about a beat? Nigga, what's up, big?
Uh-uh.
I don't care
Uh-uh.
about none of that. I
And
ain't
it's
changing
crazy.
shit for
And it's crazy
nobody.
because Blue Ivy is from New York.
hmm
Mm, that's
I don't
crazy.
live I don't live that far from Jay-Z projects.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
if I don't live that far from Jay-Z projects, I don't live that far from Biggie apartment. Well, his mom's shit. So niggas be over here. If I was to ever see them, I promise to God, I'm gonna be like, "What's up, bitch?" I don't care.
If I see Beyonce, I'm melting.
Nah, I'm like that with her. And if Aaliyah was still alive, I would die and come back to life every time
Right,
I seen
it's
Aaliyah.
been too long. I'm lost without
I
you.
mean, what about
Oh,
Beyonce?
and Rihanna, but Rihanna cheated on me,
We
so
kind of,
I'm good on her. No,
with
Nah,
Rihanna.
Rihanna cheated on me, so she can go to
Well,
hell. I
I
don't
still don't
care.
have no album, so she's still a trifling bitch in my
I
book.
don't know. We're just kind of with Rihanna. If she dropped down an album, then I'll love her again. But right now, you can go with your
Oh
fancy. It's okay. Nice
my
girl.
God. He really
Mm,
just put this girl on blast.
context, girl. Context.
Oh, okay, so this guy, he took a picture of this girl giving him head.
Oh,
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 that's regular shit in New York.
and put it on Facebook?
That's regular shit in New York.
I know you crazy.
you might see that at the
I'm not.
subway.
That's regular shit in New York. People,
Oh, hell
See it in
no.
the
listen,
alleyway,
excuse
subway.
my language, but bitches get exposed every day in the city. You feel me? So
You know
That
what?
is
yeah,
My
confidential.
mom
no,
really
it
did a
is.
good job shielding me from the horrors. That
It's
is New
like
York
they're out
City.
of
My family
stoplight and
tried to, but
people.
I found them.
I
That's
can't.
disrespectful.
I can't.
That's
My mom did
My
a
family
disrespectful.
got
good
I
all
would
the
have his
money
job.
in the
You know
ass.
world.
what? Let me go and thank her. Mother's Day is over,
You
but
do
let me
that.
go and thank her
You
because
do
I'm
that.
like, damn.
Let me go
I didn't
flirt
see
her car a little bit.
the only thing that I've seen is just the subways, and actually no. I did see a performer hit the head once on a subway. That shit was funny.
Well,
So
I gotta say something about New York. Y'all have
New York.
human-sized animals like
I
cockroaches and
can't.
rats.
I mean,
No,
yeah, but it
so
ain't
no,
Like they're
no, no, no,
probably
no,
Australia.
no, no, no,
like
no, 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 no,
bodybuilders,
no, 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 no. I'm not agreeing
No?
with that. I'm not agreeing with that.
so they're not
Yes, we have
bodybuilders.
we have the big ass rats. Yes, we do. But them
And
Like
fat
but
they
ass
them
roaches.
roaches, no, 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 no. Them roaches down south got that shit for sure. I tell you that right now.
actually, you
Cause
know what?
I used to live in Columbia, South Carolina. And
Mm-hmm.
that shit, them insects out there is the scariest shit that you will ever see in
Yo,
your life.
Actually, you know
As
what,
y'all
far
have
as
to
New
Armani? We
York,
live
actually
the
in
visit
rats
Florida.
my
is crazy.
grandma's house. Like the bees, when I say huge
Oh, I
ass
would die.
bumblebee, and they when they're going down, it says buzz. That's literally what it
I
sounds
can't.
buzz.
That's the thing,
And
Armani.
they
We over here talking
motherfuckers
about animals up
majestic.
there. Like, like we don't live in a damn zoo over here.
Right.
When I see cockroaches
Don't
down
even ask me about my
here,
grandma raccoons, cause
Listen, the
girl,
rats is a different
they
breed out here. The
they
rats,
were
so
walking on feet. They wasn't bending over. They was standing over.
the
Okay.
rats out here is a different breed. I will tell you that. There's a video of a rat that's like he got a pizza in his mouth and he's like going up the steps. trying to take the pizza somewhere. Like it's crazy out here as far as like shit
I
like that.
can't.
But oh yeah, it get like that out here
You
for
do
sure.
you do see
It
that,
definitely
and
get
it's
like that.
funny.
It
I
definitely
don't
get
even
like
get
that.
phased. I'll be like, oh
No,
my God,
seriously, I
that's a
do like this
wrap.
little. You know, like when you
But you
walk
know,
and
I'm
like it's
scared of
something.
roaches.
Like you know, like
They
when you
can't live
walking
here.
and you see something that's like that's in the way of your path, so you walk
Mm-hmm.
around it. So when the rat jumps out, 9 out of 10, if you're from New York, you're just gonna do that little walk around real quick just to make sure that you're
You
not in the vicinity.
you
But
mind your
outside of
own.
that, you don't really give a fuck because you in New York and you gonna see rats.
Literally, when you live in New York, you truly learn how to mind your
To
own
just deal
business.
with it. No, seriously. And
You truly learn to just mind your
it's
own
pros and
business.
cons. It's
I
pros and
never
cons
been
to it.
there. It's really like that, y'all.
Yo,
Armani,
so
if you see
here's the
some
thing,
crazy
right?
shit happen, if you see like someone on drugs on a subway, you literally
You
do
are
not say
literally,
anything.
yo, bro. When I tell you, I am the king of putting my headphones in and minding my
And
business.
just
Unless,
put your head down.
no,
Really?
I'm not putting my head down. I don't fuck about none of that shit. But unless it's some shit where it's like, all right, now you dragging it. You feel me? But
Like, have
outside of
y'all
that, I
ever
Mm-hmm.
don't
seen a
really
naked
care.
person there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
On the
so
Mm-hmm.
you're
subway
saying New York
in
is worse
Times
than ratchet
Square.
ass Florida?
Oh, my mom live in
Kind
Florida.
of.
She live
You
in
know
West
what? That's
Palm
funny.
Beach.
Those two
Yes,
states are
it's
in
real
battle.
hardball when it comes to Florida, baby.
So New York.
And the alligators.
Here's what I tell anybody. For me, because if you look up Brooklyn, one of the most dangerous spots in Brooklyn is Brownsville. I was born and raised in Brownsville, so
Mm-hmm.
I always tell anybody, New York is a nice place to visit. I will never tell anybody to stay here. New York
That's
is a
my
very nice
thing.
place to visit. Number one
E-
is very overpriced. Number two is very
Oh,
fucking
hi,
dirty.
Brooklyn. Hey. Sorry, dude.
Oh, question: are they going up on your rent over there?
Oh, do you
Oh,
want to know
Lord.
how much a one, like not even a one bedroom? Do you want to know how much a studio is out here?
How
I bet
much?
like 1600.
No, it's around like 1,800 for a studio.
No
What?
way.
For a two
Why
bedroom,
so?
right?
Why are y'all still living in New York? Y'all need to
For a
leave.
studio.
For like, yo, it's expensive out here, bro. It's very expensive out here. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's
For
crazy
a
out here.
studio. That means no one's getting nothing. That
Studio
means you're
or
not
like,
getting nothing in New York if a studio's that
and
expensive.
it's because they're like gentrifying a lot of places, so it's more white people. I mean, moving
Uh-uh.
over here. Like they're
Not in
like it's
Brooklyn.
you.
Brooklyn?
Oh, nigga,
What white people doing in
when's
Brooklyn?
nigga? When's the last time you've been to New York?
Oh, I've been living in Florida
Nigga,
for a long time.
Nick,
I
come back to
visit
visit,
New York.
come back to visit, and go to Franklin. Go to Franklin Avenue in Brooklyn. I promise to God,
Oh
you're going to see
my
so many different
God.
coffee shops and like so many different crazy shit.
Ew.
Yes, bro. Yes, it's bad out
Ew.
here. Let me tell you how bad it is, right?
That's so
Like I said,
gross.
Brownsville is one of the most dangerous parts of Brooklyn, right? So there's people that's getting off at there's
Oh, hey,
white people
Sophia.
that's getting off at the train stop, literally at the last stop, all the way in like
Oh,
East New
Sylvia's
York
here. Hey,
slash
girl.
Brownsville.
Girl,
Like it's crazy. When I came out here
I
to visit in like 2017, I was like, what the fuck?
no,
It's people
see,
getting off at Pennsylvania Avenue, and people be getting shot over there. Like it's
see, even my mom, I knew
Actually,
my mom
where
like
I
years
live,
ago. She was like,
they
"Oh, you
had
can go
a
and live up there with your grandma," and I'm just kind of like, I don't know
hell
how.
no,
I don't know. Like, I
hell
don't know
no.
how I feel about living in New York
Moving
again. I
back
was
was
just
one
like,
of the worst
New
decisions
York's
I
great
ever
to
made in my
visit.
life.
New
like
York's great to visit,
I'm I'm such
not to
a
live
nosy
in.
person that when I moved into my apartment, um, I didn't know what a gunshot was. I thought like they were doing fireworks.
Oh, they were
Okay,
doing gunshots?
Yes, dude,
I
they
have a question for you.
were shooting.
I have a question for you.
Uh,
When you see somebody, right? Let's say if you're walking in your neighborhood or you're walking somewhere, are you the type to be like, you see somebody looking at you and you be like, "Hi, how are you?" Like, do you speak to people? like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
So
Southern.
New York is probably not gonna be one of the places that you would want, like,
Mm-mm.
because
Do
we are
not talk
very
to anybody.
we are disrespectful in New York. It took me about a month and a half into living in South Carolina to get accustomed to people like talking to me that I didn't know.
Oh,
Because the way that I'm with, like the way that I grew up in New York,
Oh, okay. Well, why are y'all New Yorkers so
we
fucking
are very mean.
hostile?
We are very
Why
we
mean.
are y'all
you it's
rude?
survival.
You have to
It's
be like
survival,
that out
girl.
here. You have
It's
to.
survival.
You have to.
Like, I haven't been up there in so many years. If I go up there, they're gonna eat me alive because I kind of forget
You
that you have
have
to have a
to.
mouth.
But everybody's always trying to do you something, you know? Like,
You have to have a mouth, especially when
So
you
I
drive. Everyone beeps at you.
I work at Enterprise. So listen, I like driving in New York. Like, I have the worst combination of like experience with driving. I've driven in South Carolina, so I'm used to just driving straight up highways and interstates and stuff like
Literally,
that. But then
no
in New
one's there.
York, I'm used to driving on like regular, like small, narrow blocks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to learn how to drive fast,
first
and
of all,
it,
can
like,
the
it's
car even
crazy.
fit?
Yes, if it what what?
Surprisingly.
Yes,
Surprisingly.
yes, yes,
No.
yes.
Them
Yes.
New York
When
streets
there's
be
a when
littered
there's a
with
will,
cars
there's a
sitting there
way.
for hours trying to get to where they need to go. You should,
In New
matter of fact, if you need to go to work, you don't even need to get a car. You need to take the
no,
trolley.
yeah, no, out here it's the train.
Oh,
Honestly,
Subway.
anybody that has a car in New York, to be honest, and this is just my opinion. I have friends that have cars and stuff like that. I personally think that is stupid because you can take the train anywhere, but the trains is very dangerous. So I understand why people have cars. Feel me? So because it's been a couple of times where people like recently where people was getting shot, like it would be active shooters in the subways and stuff like that. So
Mm-mm.
oh yeah,
That's
you
a
ain't hear about
fear.
that? No,
That's a fear of
Oh, that
mine
that
because you're
guy that
it
trapped.
was
literally
like
just came down there
it
and
was
did
like 10
that.
people that got shot
Hey,
on the train
No.
probably in like May. Yeah, it's
No.
crazy out here. Yeah,
Because you're trapped in a subway. You're just trying to get to where you need to go.
but then the crazy part about it is it was one of the I'm not sure when you moved, but they
Mm-hmm.
came out with these trains. You remember before you couldn't really walk through like to the next train because the door to like try to walk through was locked. Now they
Mm-hmm.
have the ones where you can just walk through it. It's just open. So he was just going through the what you call this. You feel like it was
Mm-hmm.
crazy. He was trying to shoot down the door so he could get through. It was a lot. Yeah.
No joke.
wow.
I
Yeah, New
I
York is crazy.
moved.
Like if you walk slow in front of somebody in New York, you're bound to get cursed out.
Oh, you're
I'm
done.
you're bound to get cursed
Why
out.
is
You're
that so
done.
rude? What
Don't
about
Do
walk
walking
slow
not
in front
walk
of me in
slow.
fast?
Manhattan.
What
Oh,
about
let me tell you something. Do not walk slow in front of me in Manhattan.
Sylvia said
I'm
it's
going
fast
to curse you
paced?
the fuck out. Yes, you if you don't walk fast in front of me,
Could you have just taken a moment and think
no,
maybe I may have a broken
No.
leg or
no,
anything? Like it.
Oh no,
no.
girl.
Jeez,
It's
just
either
Mm-mm.
it's either I'm going to walk around you or I
it's
just might
giving.
curse you out.
Did you eat your food this morning?
No,
Like
we did.
your
We
Captain
did.
Crunch?
We, we did.
I can't. No, the thing about it, I
The Captain
moved.
Crunch berries.
I have more been in the South, honestly, because I lived up north. I was born 2000. So I left when I was like 6. So, and I go up like yearly. So I visit New York. I haven't lived up there in a very long time, but I have family members who tell me about what's going up there, and it's always some crazy fucking shit
You know
every
what
single
Yeah.
time.
I heard that somebody got raped in the subway, and
Mhm.
everybody was
Oh yeah,
watching
and
it.
everyone sat there and watched.
Yes, I was like,
Like
oh my
Okay,
I
god.
now that I wouldn't really,
like
yeah,
they
when it comes to
showed
like
a little bit
sexual
of the
assault and
video
stuff like
and the
that,
woman
like,
was screaming for help and nobody helped her. But you guys, when we're saying the R word, just don't say the R word because
oh,
yeah,
rape.
yeah,
I
My
didn't
big
pay
say
go
that. I
crazy.
said something
her.
else.
Sorry, Facebook. We said something else, honey. My
Yeah, I
bad.
ain't say
Yeah,
that.
so we don't hit,
We didn't say all that.
Facebook
We didn't
ads
mean
and
it, girl.
shit.
We didn't mean
So
it. Mm-hmm.
one thing with I don't
Oh,
want to keep
and
it
I do
on.
have a quick question for y'all on the panel. Do y'all mind me putting this on my YouTube channel or?
These things.
No,
All right,
I'm
thank
sorry,
you.
Natalie, that if you do not live in the South or the North, because we
no,
having
I
this whole
live in the South.
conversation.
I live in the South. I know how it's working.
Slay. Collard greens.
First of all, I don't care wherever I'm coming from. You're not about to bump me, and you ain't about to be rude to me, cause we gonna get it. We gonna get it in.
No,
That's
but
Girl, you
like,
finna
perfectly
get
well,
jumped.
fine.
here's the
If
thing.
Let
you
me tell you
forget
something
that
about
I'm
New
a
Florida.
York. That's
Floridian
perfectly
baby,
fine. Don't
I don't give
don't
a
move don't move like that with somebody that got on some Timbs or some black
For
Air
real,
Forces.
you
I
boy.
gonna
tell
get
you
I
that
got
much.
smoked,
reps on the
girl.
Timbs.
I
For
listen.
real.
I'm letting you
Dirt on
know
your Timbs.
now.
Like who you think you is?
Girl, you think the smoke here is
Girl,
you think the
it's
smoke
gonna
here
Oh
get
is something? It's
shit.
disrespectful.
not.
Disrespect means disrespect.
I can't.
Stepping on the
You gonna get
Timbs,
a
putting
lot.
some
She
mud
gonna
on
be
my
bumping
shoe, and
every
I'm
day.
smushing it
She
in.
gonna be bumping every day.
Cause if
All
y'all
right.
wanna
So when
thump,
you
we can thump.
when you visit New York, please let me know so I can make sure that I'm with you, so you don't really got shooting with
Oh,
nobody. You feel me? Cause you
that's the
moving
I'm
on
playing, but
thing.
demon
I'm really not
time.
She
playing.
gonna get
Like when I
I
was
am
in
dragged.
not. I am not
school,
all the way there, baby. If you wanna thump, we can
No,
thump.
you are perfect. Nah, listen, you just moving on demon time. I just gotta, you feel me? I want to make sure that you know that you don't get locked up on the
I
weekend. You're not
can't.
getting out until
Yes.
Monday.
No, but
See,
So, you
seriously,
I
know.
was telling
in
you
New
that
York,
you already know.
everybody,
I thump.
mm, everybody walk fast, and that's the thing about
Oh yeah,
me.
we definitely walk
I'm
fast.
I'm quiet, and I naturally walk fast. Hell
It's
yeah,
New
I'm
York. It's
so
New York.
I'm so.
It's New York. I promise you, it's
There
New
you
York. New
go.
York. New York teaches you like I said before, it's pros and cons to it. You feel me? New York teaches
Mm,
you to mind your business. That's why people are really
Mind your
so quiet in New
business.
York, and that's why people don't really talk to people in New York
Literally.
because they're not friendly. People in New York aren't taught. We're not taught to be friendly. We're taught to
Where
just
did y'all
stick to
ever
yourself,
just
mind
think
your
that y'all
business,
are
and do what you
crazy?
gotta do.
Survival. It's
Did
honestly
y'all ever just think
survival.
that y'all are crazy? Like someone looks at your
No,
Timbs the wrong
Well,
way and you ready
if
to
a New
no,
you ready to
Yorker
strike
Nah,
back?
you
came
because
down
need
to
like
to
the
look
South,
up you need to look up
Like
how bad it was in New York in like the 80s and 90s and shit like that and
but
like
it's
the
so
the
sad
set.
when someone can't even come up to you and say, "Hey, where did you get your Timbs from?"
No.
don't ever do
You
that.
can. No. You can. People in
we're
New
not
York
that
can
mean.
take compliments. No, we're not that bad. It's one of those things where like you can come up to us and be like, "Yo, where you got such and such and such from?" That we don't got no problem with that. It's really more so of the just walking up to somebody like, "Hey, how are you?" It's like, what the fuck? I know you. Like, who the fuck are
Yeah.
you, bro? Like,
What?
Hey,
why are
how
you
are
Wait,
talking
you?
to me? Yeah, like that's but that's just naturally how we react. It's naturally just, yo, what the fuck? I know you, bro. Like, where I know you from. But
Which is
like, you
funny
have to.
because if someone did that here, then I'll be like,
It's
"Oh,
just like,
hi, how are
hey,
you
hi,
doing?"
yeah,
But when
like
you go up
Yes,
there,
like in the
it's just kind of
South.
like, "What do you want from me? What do you
seriously,
want
Yes,
from
in the
me?"
South,
yes,
I think
yes.
we
like,
way different.
gee, that's literally
We
how me and you
way
made
different.
friends back in ninth grade. Like I just said, hi.
Literally, we were like, "Hey," like we were just in the
I was
same
like, "You want to be
class.
friends
Be
now?
like,
Okay, we're
hey, how you
friends."
doing?
But that's
That
that's
was just how
that's
it
how it
is.
is out here in like as far as like
In
school and
New
like
York,
growing up.
it's
But
it's different.
9 out of 10, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not even really 9 out of 10. Probably like four of my friends, and actually my best friend, one of my best friends. I have three best friends. One of them, me and her became cool because we didn't like each other.
Oh hell
Wow.
Yeah,
no.
that's very New York.
That's 110% New
Now
York.
that's northern.
I did have that before. Like six girls came to jump me.
It definitely happens, though. It definitely happens
No, I'm
anywhere.
no, I'm a no, I'm explain to you why it was very New York, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was working at Staples, and I started out with the summer youth thing, and then I got hired. And when I got hired, I got promoted to a manager. So I had to start counting out tills. So in order for me to get to my station, I had to walk through her station. I needed a pen, and I grabbed a pen. I didn't know that it was hers. A New York
Mm.
person is going to react as this. Yo, why you touching my shit? Like,
Well,
what's good
that's
with you? Like,
petty. I
yeah,
can go buy you a dollar pen right now.
but that's New York. New York is
That's
really,
New York.
yeah, that's New York is really like, yo, this is my stuff. What do you like? It's like that out here. So
Even though it's kind of like, okay, this person's like
it's childish, but
immediately
it's just
accusing
like,
me,
yeah,
immediately accusing me of stealing, and it's just like,
it's
listen,
very childish and petty, but that's just how
hmm
it is out here.
like
You feel me?
let's set the straight. You know what? I just think it's respect. Up there,
Yes,
we're
you
friends because
like
it's respect.
yes, 110%. Yes,
Respect. Because it's like, do not cower away. You're accusing me of stealing your pen? Baby, no.
and we didn't like each other from that moment, but then we started to get to like learn each other's mannerisms, not by even speaking to each other. We was really just like watching each other's movements, and then we realized, you feel me? Okay, so this person is kind of cool, and then we started talking. We was like, oh, we're alike more than we know, and then we just became best friends. But like, it was over some stupid shit. When we thought about it, it was like, damn, nigga, we was about to really shoot it over like a pen.
A
Y'all was
pen.
really about to
A
scrap over.
pen.
That's crazy.
A pen.
But nah,
This
it's
was
funny.
before I started transitioning, so it was just like, you feel me? It wasn't gonna be on some nigga versus, you feel me? But at that
But
time, it was
Florida
like,
crazy
nigga,
too.
what?
But that's funny though. New York. I do miss it though. It's just right now I'm so much into
Listen,
Southern
visit,
hospitality. I'm gonna be eaten
visit,
alive before I
just
even know it.
visit,
I'm dead.
definitely visit.
And I love New York. What? If I go over there and see a naked person being crazy, I'm gonna be like, oh, home, home. The
Okay,
smoke, the
cause
smoke in the
Put the
air,
hills, put the hills.
home.
Bro, anytime I leave for a very long period of time from New York and I come back to visit, and like it's like the most dumbest shit that will make me be like, oh my god, I'm back in New York because I love
Literally,
it
like,
here.
oh
It would
my
be something as
God.
simple as this, right? I'll be on the train when I'm coming back home from like let's say I'm living in South Carolina. I came back to visit and it was these two guys on the train. They started arguing and they was about to fight, and I was like, wow, I missed it here. And then like, somebody that was next to me was just started laughing. I was just like, yo, bro, you don't see this you don't see this anywhere else except for like Chicago, but I've never been. You feel me? So
Honestly,
it's
Chicago.
very gritty and like it's mad funny. Like when I say this to
And you
people, they
know,
look at me like, "What? You was happy about that?" Yes,
people don't get
110%.
it.
These niggas was about to shoot it. I
People
love
don't
this.
get it. Like, it's just so, it is just the tiny things. Like, it's just like getting beeped at point 0.1 seconds when the green light. Oh my God. That is so New
And then you get the
York.
middle finger because you didn't press the gas. Like it's
Literally,
crazy.
when
I
a
love
car
it.
passes you, they always stare straight into your goddamn soul. Ah.
I I have a friend
Hey
that when
guys,
somebody
I'm
cuts her
back.
off, I have a friend that
Mm,
when somebody cuts her off, she like throws something at their car. New York is crazy, bro.
oh, that's so New
New York
You
York
is
guys,
crazy,
though.
I
bro.
have a question. Would y'all
Mm,
be wanting? Would you two like to do a show tomorrow with us?
if y'all
I'm with it.
willing.
Would you guys want to do a show with us tomorrow?
I'm with it.
What
Hey.
about you,
It depends on the
Natalie?
time.
Well, what would be a good time for y'all?
We usually do it at like night, honestly, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you know, Eastern Standard, obviously. But like,
8 works. 8 works.
hey,
All
work.
right.
You wanna hop in? Hop in. I guess we'll be talking about the Bad Boys episode and just it'll be more like structured and whatever, but that's what we be doing. But that was a fun little conversation though. Listen, New
Yeah,
York,
it
I
was a
love it.
chill chat. Like literally, this is how our talks go on the channel. You start with one topic and you may end up on 17 other different topics. But you're having fun while you're doing it.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Eh,
My father runs a podcast, so he has like his
oh
own
nice.
station and all that other stuff. So
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I've been on a
Okay.
couple. Yeah, I've been on a couple of the shows, so this is regular
Oh
to
yeah, this is nothing.
me.
But that's nice though. Yes. We'll be talking about the episode tomorrow, honestly. 11 o'clock. Damn, we started this at like 9:50.
Well, the thing about it, D, is I wanted this to be the episode thing because
Oh yeah?
do you really want to sit there and break down them 3 episodes? Like,
Oh dear God, we missed like 3 episodes. We ain't
it's
doing that
because
shit.
it was so fucking. After Milan just said like the fights were fake, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like it was like Milan was just fucking everything up. Like let me have
I
my
really just want y'all to watch the other Bad Boys Club so y'all can
Oh,
really see,
I'm definitely gonna
so y'all
watch
can
that
really
because I'm just like,
see what the show is really supposed to be like.
bruh, I'll definitely watch it.
definitely. But I have to get out of here though, you guys.
Yes.
Sorry.
hmm
But definitely I'm gonna hit you up on here and we're gonna get some topics together to talk about for tomorrow, okay?
Gotcha.
All right.
Alrighty.
And everybody who's rewatching this, basically you can follow my YouTube channel, A Natural Sunflower.
hmm
We do the shows over there, or you can follow my Facebook, Armani Bratcher. You guys, y'all want to shoot out y'all handles?
Oh, oh,
IG, I am Taz Drums. IAMTAZDRUMS.
Oh yeah, and you can drop it into
Uh,
the comments if you want to.
I'ma just drop it into the comments, cause
yeah, I could do
If
that
you
too.
want, you can find me on Snapchat at atrend64. So yeah, this was the show. I actually would like to have my bad boy shows here from now on because people come in and they want to talk, and it's like that's what my whole thing is about. Like I just love to talk. Conversation is fun.
All right.
mm.
Well, you
Alrighty,
guys have
well, it
a
was
good night.
nice
We could
meeting
come back
you.
tomorrow.
It
Yeah.
was nice talking to you. That was
I
real,
I
real.
I also sent both of y'all a friend request, so
Yes,
just
I confirmed,
Yeah,
confirmed.
I got
gotcha.
you.
All right,
Alrighty,
say that,
dear.
say that.
Well,
All
have a
right.
nice night.
All
Y'all.
right.
hmm